Could you blame me for thinking that this was going to be a creepypasta with like music like that? That's so freaky. Hi everyone, welcome Fennec. Hope you're having a great night. Real Christian. David Ray, you did indeed get home just in time, as it's time for some more B3313. I think I got that right. I always forget if it's like 3133 or 3313. It's one of them. I don't even think it has like a title screen that says that. No, I pressed B because I wanted to see if I could go back to the title screen, which like obviously you can't. So I'm going to actually press the reset button. So we'll experience it from the top one more time. Hopefully it does not spookily delete my save data in the process. As a kid, man, N64 cartridges were so scary. It's like you didn't want to touch them. You didn't want to look at them, because if you did something the wrong way, all your data was gone. And yes, of course, we're playing this on the flash card on a real Nintendo 64. People, last time, of course, last stream was fantastic. Thank you so much to everyone who joined for Home Alone. Probably one of my favorite streams I've ever done. Just because it was so fun. We beat like 3 games. Hilarious things happened. Had tons of viewers. Really means a lot to everyone who dropped by that stream. And maybe some people who catch this one even, you know, found my channel through that. So if so, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream as well, where we're playing a Super Mario 64 ROM hack. And it's going to be a spooky one. And of course, we made a little bit more progress last time. Last time we also did the thing where like we watched some of the progress I'd made before. So even like that scary screen they give you right there, but there's no title or anything. Is there a star that you can get by like messing with Mario's face the right way? Can I grab that star? As a kid, you know, it's like, oh, there's a silver star, which I mean, you know, technically there are now, but the red star. So maybe that's where those ones that you get, you know, we've seen like a red star. Maybe that's kind of the origin of that, is this screen right here. What if we watch the demo? Do you think we unlock something if we watch the demo? But maybe now that I've brought the hand out. Oh, the hand went away. Maybe now he'll fall asleep. And we'll unlock the purple switch palace or something. But welcome everyone. Hope you're all having great nights. Yeah, here we go, Pearfinch. So it's funny, you know, people such as yourself and other commenters are like, wow, it's been years since anyone's played this. It's cool to see someone checking it out again. It's like, this is the first time I've heard of it. I'm so far behind on all these things, which is why I'm just, you know, I have a massive backlog, and there's still like probably millions of things that exist out there that if I knew they existed, I would want to play, but I haven't discovered them yet. So I have like 3 centuries worth of games to play still. I am in good shape. Is this the recording? Do I need to do a thing to prove to you that it's not a recording? Because of course last time we did kind of do the thing. Well, let's see if he actually falls asleep. It looked like last time he wasn't going to. No, so there's something to stop him from falling asleep. Alright, what should we do to prove my existence here? We got green, red, blue, purple, new, 25. Speaking of which, let's go to the score thing, because that's one thing I was curious about last time we were playing, was if we get back to the menu here, if we're able to check the scores, and like maybe that will help us somewhat figure out what we've done and what we haven't. But I doubt it's gonna help all that much. That is so helpful. It is really, really helpful. And like 95% of the things seem to be considered castle secret stars, so yeah, it's not really that great in terms of explaining what maybe we should do next. But we're just gonna roam around and see what happens. This is a live stream, not a premiere. That is indeed the case, although we did kind of blur the boundaries a little bit last time. There's like a half and half. But no, otherwise, no recordings. It's all in the moment. I'm just happy the algo introduced me to this channel via B3313 last time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So glad you're enjoying these streams and the other content. So with that said, you're here to see the hack, not me ramble on the file select screen for the next 14 hours. Let's jump in. And of course, as always, please no spoilers or such, unless you know, there could come a time when it's like, if you know what's going on, don't be afraid to maybe lend a hand. But otherwise, let's just kind of go where we go with the flow, and see what happens. So we did a whole bunch of stuff outside. I don't know how I never noticed the backyard when we first played. I think I was just, again, expecting like a jump scare. So I didn't put too much thought into like the composition of the universe here. But now we know. And last time, there was a hole around the other side, which is usually like the exit of the thing. Like, I don't think we've done either of these holes. This castle is exclusive to the show. It's going to, yeah, so this is the same message I think we always get, but now we're in the basement. Okay, so like quick warp to the basement then. And there's still one other hole up there we have to check out. There is a down arrow. Can you swim down here? And yeah, that's just how, you know, this video and any other videos of this hack are going to work. Oh, quick transport back outside as well is pretty cool. I think it was mentioned last time there's like 400 plus stars in this hack, so it's just going to be us wandering and discovering some things and having some fun with it. No real plan. Oh, I think we did the internal sewer system. But is this how we got into it before? Because I thought we hadn't checked that hole yet. But then again, it has been a whole week. A whole 7 days. A lot can happen in 7 days. Hi, let's see. Good evening, Big Phil. I should probably pause while we're suffocating underwater here. What else we got here? David Ray. It's hard to type with one hand. Well, David Ray, hope you're doing well. Hope your other hand's doing okay. Hello, Jake the Victini. Love B3313. It's so great to just roam around everywhere and encounter things. Exactly, and that's totally the plan for us here tonight. And the big turtle is a bad guy. Spoilers. Oh no, not that. But like, there is still so much to kind of just roam around and find, I'm assuming, and it's probably going to be a really long time before like we run out of places to check and are like wondering where the last 20 stars are or something. At that point, we may have to take like drastic measures and see if we can find out what's located where. Okay, I don't think like there's anything around here. I forget. I know we were in this thing that called itself the sewer system before, but maybe this is like a different part of it. This may also be going back exactly the same way that we just came. So let me to apologize beforehand. I pretend to be good at video games. Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I like uncover the cheat codes that no one else has before, like in the Home Alone stream last time. Now this looks new. Is that like a picture? Can we swim into that? I like this room though. Very, very ominous, which is like, I guess, fits the description of 95% of the game. So we're going from water to a potential cloud area? No! We're just kind of back inside the castle. Hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully the video is okay. If any of those things ever aren't okay, of course, please let me know. Again, my Mario 64 paranoia, just like with shifting sandlands, is that like anything could be a picture in disguise. It's just like a picture you can jump into, but it has the wall texture. And what about up here? Of course, we discovered some tricks last time, like we can jump off a wall. And then because of like the weird momentum in this game, if you just hold back, you can actually get up there, which I don't think is a thing in the original. Endless number of paths woven. We probably read this. Faint image, a sight warped, fading with every blink. He's free. He's at last finally free. By choice, however, trapped his remains. Does that help us? Have we been in here? This is looking a lot like the Blue Cat Palace, except with more of an underground theme going on, which is really cool. It sounds good and looks good. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Fennec. Pear Finch with the glasses. Everything looking good. Excellent. All good, says Jake the Victini. Crazy how the wiki has names for all these areas. Yeah, I would be curious where like those come from. So I like the music. And I'm just kind of taking this really slow so that we don't potentially miss anything on the way down, because it's looking a little bit different than the blue cap switch that we're accustomed to. Okay, maybe it's a little bit different. I mean, it's definitely like based on it. Is that floor I can actually stand on, or is it going to be like fake floor? No, it's real floor. We've got womps around. Okay, silver stars. Is this a wall? No, just a really dark... I meant like, is this a hole? But no, it ended up being a really dark wall. Will the blue switch still be in here? It would be kind of cool. Again, one of my favorite features of Mario 64 was like finding the switches as I went through the game, because you'd see those blocks and just wonder, oh, when will I finally get to hit that? And what could possibly be in them? You know, I wasn't born with the knowledge that someday Nintendo would release a 3D Mario game and that there'd be a wing cap and a metal cap and all that. So it was actually really fun, like, as you unlock them, to sort of see what they were, where I guess if you play it these days, you know, you've probably seen like a million speedruns or something by that point to know all the little ins and outs of the game, not leaving much surprise. So that's funny. And I should have noticed it when I did it to the last one, is that they fixed the glitch. So you can't just ground pound through them. Oh, look at this guy. He did like 1 coin and then a whole bunch of coins, which is interesting. So again, you know, we're assuming that's The Switch palaces will even get the same in this one. But I also love the switches in like Mario World were sort of the same thing. When you'd find those and you'd unlock like new areas and stuff, that was so much fun. So I'm glad that we get to experience that here. Something that's a little bit missing from later Mario games. Sunshine had the nozzles that you could unlock, even though it was only like 2 of them. And I'm not even sure, like I guess you unlock them. Sorry, I'm trying to get back into my side jump game here. We need a little bit more speed for that. Something like that. Can you not stand on them, or am I just really bad at it? I'm probably just really bad at it. Yeah, beautiful. Showing my skills right now. Good, Crazy, yes. Cutest Thwomp you ever did see right there. Yeah, the graphics are all changed up. The Thwomps may also be a little bit different. So this is the Thwomps and Womps land, which again is kind of like a mix of... Okay, I think we got it. Again, so it was vouched for me last time that the speed and maybe like physics a little bit as well are a little bit different than the OG Mario 64, so please don't be too harsh on me if it looks like I'm really bad at Mario 64, but I probably also just am really bad at Mario 64. I guess we could also do this to see if there's any reason to even stress out over that. Maybe there's not, so good that we did that now and not 15 minutes ago when we should have. But now, see, like, this guy would be much easier to jump on top of. Okay, you can stand on top of them. I'm just really bad. I apologize. Is this lava? It looks kinda bad to stand on, but apparently it wasn't. Okay, well, you know the number 1 rule of pulls is always climb up first, and then climb down. So we're looking for 1 more silver star, I think. It still doesn't tell you when you pause if you've found them all or not. Now... it's not gonna like spawn the star right on top of me, is it? No, it actually spawns it way up there. And there seems to be another star maybe beside it too. So we have multiple stars in here. Which means we may be taking a second trip back. It does indeed look like that. What a weird level. Now it's looking like, thought I could do that. Now it's looking more like wet dry land than anything. It's kind of a mix of the blue cap switch, Womp's Fortress, and wet dry land with all like the floating platforms. And do we still get our health back when we're not doing anything? That's an interesting addition, I have to say. Again, like I said though, it makes it more kind of like fun to explore and mess with things because you're not always afraid of dying all the time. So it's a quality of life thing I guess I can appreciate in this instance. Like, that was all I had to do for that. It was not hard. This is the first star of the night though, so give me a second to get warmed up. I think this was the one we just unlocked by getting the silver stars, right? It makes more sense to get this one first. And then we'll come back and get the other one. Assuming I was correct about which one spawned when, which is possible I'm not correct about that. In which case we're gonna have to collect the silver stars again. Not that it was like the world's toughest thing. Troll levels on Mario Maker 2 someday. So David Ray, you suggested way back that we do that 1-1 world in Mario Maker 2, and that was fun. But I definitely think I got a good fill of Mario Maker 2 in that moment. But troll levels of Mario Maker 2? Maybe. We'll see. I'm not saying we're never going to play Mario Maker 2 again. Maybe someday we'll have to get back into that. Did I get the correct one? Let me guess. I got the wrong one, didn't I? I probably did. I'm going to have to go get all the silver stars again. Which, again, wasn't that hard. I was curious about that too, because it would have made sense if the one up the stairs was the one that, would have just been there by default. But for some reason when it spawned, I thought that was the one that, was the silver star one, but it's okay. I think I can accomplish this one more time. If this was like a really tough mission, that would be an issue. I blame the developer for putting 2 stars so close together that it was tough to tell, but it's okay. We are back in the groove here. Mario's fingers are now crushed, but thankfully he doesn't really use those for all that much anyway. I guess kind of picking up the bombs from time to time. Otherwise, we're good. Original Mario Maker troll was the Cat Mario Flash game. See, like, it doesn't even zoom in on it, so how are you supposed to know? It's impossible. But now we're back to where we were anyway, so all is good. Let's line ourselves up just ever so carefully, like that. Alright, and from what I see, like, that's 2 stars in here. Do you think there's anything else? I'm noticing like that alcove there. I wonder if I had wall jumped. If there's like something inside the wall. Just how cryptic are things gonna get? Again, that's the problem with not knowing how many stars are in each level. Is that at least if you did, you could kind of be like, okay, well now I need to go back and kind of turn over every stone. But I'm not gonna like spend all day in here. There's just something I need to confirm. Do you see anything that I could have potentially missed? Like there's these coins. You don't think like a star could appear if you get all the coins, right? I've never thought about that. Mario 64 had stars where like you had to get all the coins, but then it would tell you that those were ones you needed to get. So there's a trick you can do, right? I read about it. What's it called? Silly kicks? You can like go up I should have probably practiced it instead of just watching a video about it. If that's the, oh yeah, so you just hold A. So see, I am doing my best to get better at Mario 64. Despite how it may look, I'm trying to figure out the tricks that may help us just kind of beat out the competition here. Something like that. Did I get all the coins? I might have. That might be the last one I need. Okay, nothing happened. But like, you never know, right? And again, this is not a hole. This is just a wall. So nothing there. Again, one last place I want to check is up here. And like, I didn't watch a video of the hack. I watched a video of like Mario 64 strats, because it is a game that has been much discussed, and there are a lot of videos like that out there. So the one thing I was wondering was like here. Okay, but no, it doesn't look like there's anything if like we go up here. Okay, well now we know. And that brings us way back here. That's cool, Fennec. Yeah, it's like, so you can go up pretty much like any ramp like that. So if we're ever in a zone now where it looks like, you know, we're being swept down, maybe we can fight it. Maybe. You call who figured up a hill. There you go. So people have tried to explain to me the difference between like all these numbers. And yeah, in this case, like this looks like a room that we had been in before, but I guess it wasn't the 3 version of it. Because now we have a really spooky looking painting that I don't believe we've ever actually been in before. So let's see what that's all about. Also, did you notice 27 stars and 27 coins? We should get like a special prize for that. That should unlock the secret ship. Yeah, so this is definitely a version of Magma Land here that we have not played before. I'm seeing gigantic bombs. Oh, it's like a beta guy. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. This is like some sprite that was left over, or like at least the graphics for it. And it never got used or something. Can you pick them up, or are they just here to kind of mess around? I'm gonna let one get me and see like if they even actually do anything. Okay, they do pick you up. So they're just like the other guy who grabs. So maybe it's like just... Oh! By being thrown in the lava, it appears that we just teleported between dimensions. Well, that's wonderful. You know, there was a star right there. Maybe the star was always a fake. Maybe it didn't have anything to do with the lava at all. But yeah, now we're in the dark zone. Is that water now? Or like, what exactly am I looking at below us is a good question. Also, he's probably too far away to wall jump from. Weird. And again, I don't know if, like, the blue is probably more like quicksand. I'm betting that's not lava anymore, so we really gotta be careful. And with the bullies with, like, the one spike on their head. No long jumping, of course. So we're gonna have to rely on triple jumps and all other sorts of shenanigans to get to where we're going. What is inside the water? There is... Oh, it's still, like, just the lava bubbles coming out of the blue lava. Amazing. And I see, like, I could go over there with a well-timed spin jump. But do I want to go over here? That's the number one question we ask ourselves when we play this hack is, where do I want to go? And then why would I want to go there? Hack, this game is so drunk. This is just silly chaos. It really is. That was shocking. Right? Like, you just never know what's going to happen. You're kind of just minding your own business. And then next thing you know, you're in a whole other place. So, like, we're up here. So, maybe, you know, who knows? Maybe we even could have stood on the ground. Maybe it's supposed to be like one of those, you know, the lava's all cooled down effects or something. Like, is this a volcano that we can actually interact with now? Looks like a really mega-sized version. Okay, so that is still painful. I'm trying to remember how I do the silly kicks now. I think I was supposed to hold A and press B, but I was holding B, pressing A, which makes no sense when you think about it. But now we can actually go back and see if it's possible to get that star without the mean enemies throwing us into the lava there. Like, I can still see that star over there. This time I also don't have something in my eye, which I know I did allow the guy to throw me in intentionally, but I was also dealing with that, and it wasn't so fun. Like, can I? No, it is a fake out. Okay, I thought maybe it was because the dude threw me in the lava, but apparently it wasn't. So now we know. I don't think I ever went over here, so we might as well check it out. Is it possible to beat these guys up? Like, it puts him here like he's a boss you need to defeat, but I'm not seeing any such method of getting rid of them. Maybe I'm just not picking them up from the back correctly. Again, if they are just like the Chuckya guys. No, not Chuckya's a Mario Sunshine thing, isn't it? Whatever they're called in 64. Or maybe I did have the name right, who knows, but maybe I'm just not doing it right. I noticed there's a lot of money though. It definitely makes you think like, oh, there could be a 100 coin star. Here's a weird structure that I think appears in like Bowser level 2. Oh, and the volcano has like that entrance to Bowser from Bowser Domain 2. Oh, yeah, this is all like Bowser Domain 2 all of a sudden. Oh, Mario's beta voice. Is this hack a recreation of beta? Hi, Jess. I can't tell you exactly how this hack came to be. It definitely has like a lot of the elements of the beta in it, and it's inspired by it in some ways. Whoops. Let's do a triple jump there. But it's clearly like, no, not this is what Mario 64 was like until Miyamoto, in a fit of angry rage, deleted it all because he couldn't fit in his new favorite character, Purple Slime Magoo. I guess we'll just grab a star for now and then go back up there and try it again. Chuckster is Sunshine. Oh, there you go. Thank you for the fix. So I had it right, but like, yeah, Chuckster. Gotcha. So with that, you know, we haven't even explored like any of the rest of the level in its daytime phase. I noticed it's actually kind of, you know, it's the same. So does it matter which one we play through it as? Is kind of an interesting question. Can I make it over there in this version of the level? It looks like I probably can. Also, we get the metal cap here. Metal cap, of course, great for making you invincible to pretty much everything. It's never really in a level with lava, is it? But I think if you know, like burn your butt with it active, you still won't take damage, which is nice. Ah, red coins. Should I be attempting to collect red coins? Or should I go back up Hailfire Peaks here? Oh, I thought I could bounce off the wall. That is beautiful. I guess I'll just stick to what's safe. Can't go wrong with the old triple jump. The spinny triple jump is neat. See, that's what I want to do. And that. Now, this is a different version of the level, and like they could place a star inside a block, so I guess I should check that. It was a waste of our time. And again, lives don't matter, which I guess means that like other than red coins, coins don't matter. Because you just, you know, you drop below 0 anyway. When we first started playing, I was convinced, that there was going to be like a jump scare or something if we got game over. And we played another hack once before too, where like getting game over actually took you to like a secret area. So that's a thing that I guess you can do in Mario 64 hacks. But in this game's case, oh, so look, there's like another separate star. And we're still never gonna get to explore what happens when we jump into that hole inside the volcano. But you know, might as well rack them up while we can. Get them when you see them, as you might forget later. And we have that whole situation where it's like, I thought I got that one, but no, I said I just rambled about it so much that I convinced myself I had. Inspired by every copy of Mario 64 is personalized tales. It's quite known. Internet's idea regarding, yes. There were some, you know, been a few years now. Maybe that was around when this came out. But, you know, some really good videos that people put out in that regard. And I used to watch a lot of them back in the day, so very happy to be checking out this now. This is a concept I think is cool. And I've talked many times about how playing Mario 64 as a kid, there's things that I thought that happened that, like, clearly don't exist in the game, but you have those memories of it. It's like, what the heck? Should I be trying to get the red coins? I mean, we don't even have the red switch. So who knows if we can even get them all? This is a good question. Just for fun. So it's hold A and press B, I'm gonna try. No, you can't do a dive out though. Okay. Is this too steep or can we get up it? It's gonna get way too steep. Oh my god, can we actually keep going? Can we this is the cheapest thing. That's the cheapest thing I've ever seen, and it's just death. And it's just death. Maybe in like the non-red one, it's not death. That's my new favorite thing though. Being able to cheat my way up any hill in Mario 64. I figured we'd probably need to know some sort of shenanigans in order to like really progress through this game, so I have no regrets looking that one up. Totally worth it, Fennec, totally worth it. Everything, this is a hack or designed to feel vaguely familiar as if it could exist in the real game. That's enough for you, gotta go back to studying. Well, I wish you all the very best on what it is that you are studying for. I appreciate you watching and stopping by, thank you. But I'm sure you won't miss too much, just me flailing around as I do. So yeah, we're back in the red zone. Like, I guess we gotta go up the volcano one more time then, because we have to jump into it in the blue zone as well. I might have just said red. Red, blue, green, yellow, all the same. And let's see if there is, oh my gosh, did not see that gap there. Anything in the blue version. Because again, I don't think we've ever actually touched like the blue lava yet, so I don't know if it's solid or if it's extremely deadly or exactly what's going on with it. Should not have pressed B there, we would have been just fine. Okay. Alright, what's everyone's bets on the blue version? This one doesn't have like all the rings leading down into it. Okay, now it does. Maybe the problem was that I didn't enter it the right way in the red one. Like, I tried to cheat my way in, and that caused problems. Or it would have just led to this room anyway. So we got Bowser. Okay, we do have the bombs to throw him at. Interesting with, like, the bullies. How does that affect being able to pick him up and like, hang on to him? Yeah, they'll mess you up. So can I get rid of them in the lava then? What an interesting twist on the Bowser fight. Where it's like, you know, we think of him as being so easy, which I shouldn't say because I'm still terrible at it from what we saw last time. But like, you know, this makes it a lot more kind of involved because it's not like you can just go right for Bowser. You kind of gotta do some housekeeping first. I think the warp either way is higher up, so there you go. That's what you get for being a cheater. There's a lot of pain in the butt. Super Tom Brother just brought the Switch version of New Super Mario Bros. U. They map the spin to jump, and it happens by accident sometimes. So I thought that was terrible when I tried that out. Apparently, there is like a button combination that you can enter on the title screen, which gets rid of that. Instead of just having a freaking options menu for it, you have to enter some thing on the title screen to get rid of accidentally double tapping. Oh, I was gonna say I didn't press the let go, but no. Bully had something to say about that. So I'm not sure if like they're respawning or if there's still just a lot of them left. But yeah, look that up, Super Tom Brother. And then thank Nintendo for their absolute inability to program options menus. Anything that might make, you know, quality of life a little bit better, Nintendo is totally against it. Now I guess, you know, Natural Instinct sent me to go get some coins to refill health, but I guess it will refill automatically? I was gonna say even in a boss battle I don't know, but no it did. So again, I hope they're not respawning. Mario 64 enemies, they do respawn. I was gonna say they don't, but they do, and it's just like, you know, if they had a coin the first time, they won't give it to you the second time. Oops, and that's my thumb hitting start as I'm doing the old masharoonie here. That was not the direction I meant to go. Is there only one bomb in this whole place? There is two. Well, Bowser's gone. Is he way over there now? Is there a bomb over here too? Okay, there is. So at least there's kind of like two of them. And I can't even use an excuse of like, we're playing this on an HD TV, so there's gonna be lag or something. No, I'm just really bad at throwing Bowser where I want him to go. Instead of practicing silly kicks, I guess now I know what I should have been practicing. Oh, there's another bomb up there as well, from the looks of it. Okay, well. Okay, if Bully wants to be a bully, that's fine. Too bad the fire doesn't get rid of him. Yeah, if you want to jump over here closer to the bomb, Bowser, you know, you could do me a whole solid. Or you could just kind of stand around and do that too. Okay, this is our chance right here. Close-er. Now we got him. Now we got him. Beautiful. Now we assume it only takes one hit. And like, where did he land? Way over there. All right. It took a long time. But the important thing is that we did it eventually. I think I just jumped right through that. Bowser level looks cool. Yeah. That was a cool concept. As bad as I was at it. So, there you go. So we're back in here again. Like, there's still that star. I just saw in the corner of my eye, my screen went really white, and I was like, oh god, what's happening to my computer? We probably just crashed or something. But no, it was just the effect of entering the level in the corner of my eye. Like, every time I try to go to that platform, it teleports us. But like, I'm wondering if maybe the point is if you got the metal cap and you were invincible, and then like you went around from the back or something, maybe we wouldn't hit that warp. Oh. Okay, well, that's fine in a way. I always want to ground pound the middle of these. Do you think they added anything in the middle of it? In fact, the middle is not even solid, apparently. So there's that. Just for a laugh, we're going to try and get over there from like a different angle and see if it works. We're going to go in from the back side here. I might have even actually been able to land that. No. You're just like not allowed to get that star, I guess. But then it would like forever be a yellow star, and I refuse to believe that. That's impossible. Okay, yeah, red coins as well. Actually, no, the red coins were in the red version of the level, weren't they? So you actually might have to go back to that. I don't know if there's anything else for us to do in the blue version then. And if it looks like there isn't, I'll just destroy ourselves. Because quitting back to the map doesn't always necessarily take you back to where you think it's going to. So, yeah, self-destruction probably. Once I've confirmed that there's nothing else I want to have a look at here. And then we'll collect the red coins in the red zone. Assuming we can find them all. Oh, beautiful. Trying to think if we've done like everything down here. This guy, can you pick them up from the back? I mean, you see how it goes, me picking up and throwing enemies, so it's possible, even if it looks like I can't, that you actually can. There you go. So do I just want to throw them, or like, do I want to throw them off an edge? Alright. So maybe off an edge. They seem to put a really big importance on this guy with like that ring of coins around them. Maybe destroying him will actually do something. A blue coin! We haven't seen many of those. Really want a Mario Galaxy hack that restores Hell Valley. Good evening, Mine Seaman64. Hope you're having a great night. Thanks for watching. Game Boy version looked harder than the SNES one. Was that of Home Alone? Yeah, you know, you get a lot of jank on the Game Boy and screen crunch and all that. The middle is supposed to be solid, but a floor above another floor with nothing in between became unable to hold Mario. Hi, Hedgehog Fanatic 2006. Hope you're having a great night. Mario bugs are a mess. And that's the thing. And then like ROM hacks only, you know, exemplify them because you're using all these things in ways that they were never intended to. So like I just want to see down here. I don't think we've ever kind of been around the back of this structure. And again, they can just put like a little alcove anywhere with like a star hiding in it. And then you're expected to find that. But it doesn't look like there's any more, so again, we're going to destroy ourselves intentionally for once. So that I can enter the level in the red zone again. And this time we're going to collect 8 red coins, assuming that we have all the resources to do so. That's the scary part, is when there's like a lot of cap blocks around, like there's a red outline and a green outline. Hopefully we can get them all. It's possible that there's just going to be like a red coin on top of the lava somewhere, blending in. And like you have to have the metal suit to get it without dying. And we're going to be at like 7 red coins and not know what else to do. But we'll try our best here. So, we got an arrow there. But we could also go over here against the arrow's instructions to find that there is apparently nothing. Or so it seems. Again, keep your eyes on the lava. There's the blargs, everybody! The unused, unfinished blarg enemy. Like, can you interact with that in any way? Okay. I had to try. It did not look like you could. B3313 is awesome. You can't wait for B3314. Again, it sounds like this is a few years old now, this hack. And I always mention I'm so far behind the times. But I'm always happy to go back and catch up on the classics. So I have no idea what's up with this hack at this point, or if there's like another one being made, or But sounds like we have a lot more to play of this one, so any potential sequels not even on my radar yet. And again, really appreciate everyone joining and watching me play this one. Somewhat poorly, but I do my best. And again, appreciate everyone's patience. So, we've gotten a few red coins now. There were definitely a few up here as well. That's 4. Halfway there. Were there any more? Might as well climb to the top and confirm. But I think there's probably still a few more at the bottom. Yeah, that's probably all for up here. That's a great camera angle. Like, really, really good camera angle there. Thank you, game. I'm probably just going to end up doing like a propeller jump back down. I'm not seeing anything else really up here in the rafters. And again, like, my instinct tells me to pick up the money, but we really don't need it for anything because it doesn't seem to do all that much. So, yeah, making our way back down. Again, really appreciate this. This was like an effect you could only get when you bounced off of certain enemies in the original, and then like if you missed your chance, you were just never gonna be able to do it, and it sucked. Okay, so like there's a coin, which is pretty cool. Takes us over halfway. Yeah! Yeah! Legend has it that Kaze himself was born from B3313's personality core. Well, there you go. Kaze, man. 5 years or so ago now. That's not gonna work, is it? Miles, Luigi, and I played through Kaze's co-op Mario 64 hack, and that was really cool. That was like one of the first, non-standard Mario 64 things that I did. It was neat, being able to play the game at the same time. One person is Mario, one person is Luigi, and collect stars. But the problem was, anytime you collected the star, you'd both get kicked out of the level. So we had to plan it out so that we would both grab a star at the exact same time to pretty much, cut down half of the play time required. But it was really fun, and that Let's Play. Ooh, look at that guy hiding the prize there. Is still up on my channel, so feel free to check that out if you want to see Kaze's co-op multiplayer hack. We did have an issue though. We had planned to play the entire thing in one night until we ran into an issue. I think it was Koopa the Quick on Big Small Land, Giant Huge Island, Tiny Huge Island. Yes, the star wouldn't spawn in the hack, so we actually played so much of the hack that we encountered a glitch and had to wait for. I forget if we waited for it to be updated or we might have just come back to it the next day and found a workaround. But yeah, funny times. So there was nothing in between right now. We're missing one red coin, everybody. If you see a lost red coin, please report it to the local police station here. Hello! Shashi's cool. Shash is cool. Hope you're having a great night. Message has been redacted. Oh no, don't die. Don't die. This is what happens when we're having too much fun. But we were still missing a red coin anyway, so we can still look for it. It's again, I'm kind of worried that we may need one of the switches. Did I ever check on top of you old golden arches here? Maybe. But I think we all remember which red coins we got. They were all pretty much on that side of the level, so just look between platforms and things. Oh shoot! It would be funny if the last one was here, but I don't think it is. Because the star spawn is in the other room. Oh no! Hello! What's up? What? It actually kicked me out? Why did it actually kick me out that time? Any other time we've got game over, the lives just went negative. Well, that is the most disappointing thing that could have happened. Okay. Well, we remember how to get back there anyway. I'm so confused, and here I thought there was no game overs in this hack. So the question is, why did we not game over last time? And now I have to be a lot more serious, which is the thing no one ever wants to be. So I think we do this, we can fast travel, we end back here. Is this still number 3? No, now it's number 2! Oh no! Okay, well what if we fast travel here? Okay, now what? Is it going to be number 3 now? I see a lot of other number 3 doors. Now it's number 1! And the very first part we went into one version of this. All right, let's fast travel again. Now is it going to be number 3? Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. But all right, at least the picture's a little bit different to make it a little clearer. But that was a good, lesson in how this crazy thing works. I'm worried though, like maybe we shouldn't be doing the red coins right now anyway. If there is the potential that we need either the green or the red blocks to get the last coin. Like, just keep your eyes peeled on the lava, because I feel like that's what they would do. They would put it so that you get like red on red and can't even see it down there. And then you're expected to like burn your butt to get it or something. Lots of blargs in the lava. There's one over there. I'm sure, yeah, we got these ones last time. Oh, it's always like just too tall. Well, I guess we can probably get to it from up here. You have no lives left. Yeah, like, and I thought that it would go, below 0 like it did last time, so I have no idea why that happened. And Mario's painful scream. I'll try my best to reduce the pain as much as possible. The lives going negative only occurs under certain conditions. Well, what was this magic condition that I imagined to accomplish last time without even realizing it? I'm trying to remember where we ended up falling negative last time. Like, was there a certain level that had happened? And so here's the thing, is like, there seems to be a lot of level, like over there. Like, that's why I think maybe you're gonna have to like fly to something that you can't see normally for one of the red coins. So we'll have like one more quick look, and if I'm not seeing it, we should probably be making a list. At least I understand like how the levels work a little more now, and it seemed like easy enough to get back to the level you want to once you realize that the fast traveling option on the pause menu is like cycling through the different overworlds, even if the overworlds don't actually look all that different. So like, we're learning, everyone. We are learning. And if every day you wake up and say that you learned at least one new thing, then that day was not a waste. This island's very suspicious. It's like that one that you have to defeat all 3 dudes in like the final game. But it's very tiny. Okay, well, let's land in the center. We got one of them. I swear, I've played Mario 64 before. I really have. I really have. Rare was the king of game over screens. Yes. We've had discussions before. It might have even... No, I don't think it was the first time we played this hack, but... Yeah, if you wanted nightmares, get game over in a Rareware game. And you will get your wish. Like, I don't trust this little tiny island. There's something. If I defeat all these guys, there's going to be something. Otherwise, why? Okay, yeah, more of that, please. Yeah, if you just want to, like, walk in there, you do that. Nothing. Any red coins, though? Do you see anything? Anything sticking out? I still like my theory of it's got to be on top of the lava somewhere. This point leads nowhere. How far into the distance do you think you can go? Like, do you think you can make it, like, all the way to that corner? That'd be so far. I'm trying to see if you can see the red coin that's, like, over there. Or if the draw distance is too far. Come on, break out your crazy skills. They come out when they need to. In the clutch moments, they shine. More like Rare was the king of crusty and creepy game over screens in the jail cell. Rareware had an interesting sense of humor, as we've seen many times. Okay, I will throw it to the wind, if anyone potentially knows. Is the last red coin somewhere where I can find it? Or are we kind of just wasting our time? Because if it's a case of, like, I do need one of the switches, obviously. I'm just, like, not 100% convinced yet. But knowing this hack, I certainly don't put it past it to make you have to come back for, like, one really oddly placed red coin. Oof. And, like, nothing here, right? Like, this is, like, nothing over the edge a little bit. Kind of Bowser's 3. Doesn't look like it. Don't try it. Don't try what, David Ray? Over there? No. Like up here, I'm shocked there's not really kind of more going on up here. There's nothing under this guy, was there? Oh, 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 look at that! There it is, everyone! Blending in with the floor. Okay, that's the 8th and final one. Now we just need to go back and get the rest of them. Glad we did not give up on that. So, question is, what order do I get the remaining 4? That's the ending thing. Did I get the ones that were like over here? No. So I'm still missing this one. And I think we got this one. Did not get this one. There you go. Oof! He was just sliding there. There's one underneath this guy. And then I think that leaves one right next to where it should spawn. And that's everything that I've seen that we can collect in this level. A bit behind the stream when you said that, you were wondering how far you could go across the lava. Well, I'm so curious, like, what's with the switch blocks then? I guess, you know, they could just be fun for exploring. Every now and then they would appear in the, you know, the official game as just kind of like, use it if you feel like it. Like the metal cap in Womp's Fortress and such. Which I don't think, it's never actually required for anything, but if for some reason you're going back to level 2 at some point and you've now hit the green switch, you can try it. Again, I'm not going to have any memory of like what we've done and what we haven't. And like it's already starting to feel that way because we're literally, you know, going indoors. It looks like we've gone in before, even though we maybe haven't. Like, have we done this version of the level? I want to say no. But yeah, I think this is a little bit different than what we've played. You know, speaking of Womp's Fortress here, we've played like a couple of renditions of Womp's Fortress, but this one looks, I think, a little bit different. Does this hack have 100 coin stars in normal levels, or are they completely missing, Super Tom Brother? From what I've heard, they're missing. Like, it seems like there's some levels where collecting 100 coins would definitely be possible, and then other ones where it's like definitely not. I'm not sure. Is that a star? Oh, it's like a mini star or something. But yeah, hopefully we're not missing any 100 coin stars. Maybe the wing cap gets that 1 star that yes, Fennec. Maybe you have to like fly over like a warp barrier or something like that. That is good thinking. So there's an island over there from Super Mario Galaxy where like you go to fight the like the mini game. You get 1-ups and stuff, which is interesting. But okay. I guess we're kind of just climbing the fortress here. No real rhyme or reason to it, but you gotta think that, you know, there's something at the top. The one thing that would make it hard to believe that there's 100 coin stars is like the coin counter doesn't keep track of how many coins you've... Look at that! You've gotten in each level. Like, so there is like a mini star. But then there's also like the real star. Like, what do I want to collect is the question. Should we do the mini ones first? That is disorienting. Again, how many mini stars are there? Like, they're kind of like the silver stars, except they're not. There's another mini one down there. Does this tower once again have like the really obscure side that you can break open? Maybe not. Okay, well here's number 4. Do we assume that there's 5? It's like, I don't know. Never seen anything like it before. Little stars are cute, yeah. YS Bunny, hello. Something died and I didn't have anything to do with it. Okay. Well, I guess the Koopa is now dead. Again, I didn't do anything. I guess the fire got him? It's kind of weird. What is this? I thought maybe it was a hole for a second, but no, we're on top of some water. Definitely potential to have to swim down into the water and find something in the depths below, although maybe not. Maybe not indeed. I'm shocked there was nothing at the bottom of the water. I hope that was not death. Okay, there is that guy. Did this have anything? Aha! 5? Oh, so maybe it's just like reskinned red coins then, which like makes a lot of sense. I think they may also have been giving us two coins each time. Just for, oh, you can see that that's a little bit different. No, it's not breakable, even though it really looks like it should be. But yeah, okay, so they are red coins. So now we're looking for, I think, 3 more. 2 more. This looks like where that star will probably spawn. What am I looking at? Is that like a tunnel you can go in? Well, not something we want to do right now then, since we're so close to having all the things. Is that another one up there? Or is that a big star? It looks kind of like a mini star. Okay, so we are making good progress on our red coin / mini star hunt here. Oh, looks like it's time for some good old-fashioned cheating. That's so raw. I love it though. I feel like that. I picked the right trick to learn in Mario 64. Of all the tricks you're gonna learn, that one seems like probably the best. Where's that little tower down there? Alright, 7. Just one more somewhere. Although he's kind of stuck. Okay, now he's not. So I guess I could have gone like around there. It saved us a lot of time, but it's all good. They're like little Kirby stars. Yes. Red-eyed bombs are a little bit creepy on the face. There's a lot of weird changes going on. Ground pound in the middle of the circle of coins. I could see that. That'd be like a Mario Odyssey thing. Ooh. Don't want to have to make that jump again. Alright, one more tiny star. If you see it, let me know. Oh, that's the top of a flagpole over there, I think. It could be up a little more. We haven't spent too much time, like, up. I don't know if we've been at the very top. Is there any reason to stand on top of this thing? He might just mush us against the ceiling. Ooh, okay, well, we should definitely find somewhere to kind of hang out for a minute and get some of our health back. That works too. Maybe inside one of these trees. Oh, I did not mean to jump on him. I guess we're going up here now. I don't want that though. Yeah, can you climb this tower? Or there's like no things to help you climb up it. So we don't know if there's anything at the top of that. This pole. Anything if we climb right to the top? No. I was trying to like not accidentally grab that star. Woof! Woof! No! Don't, Mario, don't! He slid really far there. Alright. Let me know. Oh yeah, we were gonna check the this here, weren't we? Just make sure it's not like hiding inside the tree. Doesn't appear to be the case. Like this whole water section is weird. Feels like there should be more to it. But I don't see anything going on. How many stars are in this ROM hack? I believe, what was it, 430 we were told? So, a lot. Oh, did I actually defeat that guy with the spin? That's kind of cool. Alright, star, where are you here? Is that death down there? Maybe. I think we've done a pretty good loop around the island now. Look, the bomb just coming for the ride. They do not care about just jumping off the edge there. Again, there's a couple places we haven't been. I think it's like down there or something. Could it be... Oh, look at the little tiny thing. Could it be blending in with one of these, Oh, there it is. You know, yellow patches of flowers. But nope, it was just sitting right by the beginning all along. And now I believe the star has spawned kind of in the middle there. We saw it a couple times, so just very carefully get back there. And we have another star in our pocket, plus the one at the top of this tower. So a couple should hopefully be picked up in quick succession here. So where's that star? It was like right around here, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Now we're gonna die before we find it. Maybe it was down a little bit. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, I thought I had it all figured out. Apparently I did not. Is it down here? No. I know we just saw it. I thought it was up in, like, the middle-ish area. Again, the game does not do a great job of showing you where the star spawns. So, don't think you can rely on that. Like, I thought it was right around here. Maybe it's up, like, a little bit more. How do we get up a little bit more? This pole should help. But no, I think that's, like, as high as you can go. I don't think it's up here. Like, that's not it. Wasn't the version, but the most recent version has 450 plus high one called RPG. Hope you're having a great night. Both of your flat screens respond to the same signal? That sounds complicated. Alright everyone, this isn't funny. I don't know, clearly with everything else going on in this hack, I thought that the star spawn thing was like up around here somewhere. And it's not like the star spawn thing is easy to see. They changed it from being pretty distinct into like this really hard to see outline now, which I'm not sure why. And I was sure it was around here. But apparently not. So where else can we look? It doesn't look like... Is it over there? Stars usually have pretty good draw distance too, so like I'm just shocked we haven't seen it. It's not down here. Oh, maybe in here. Yes, 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 yes. I was right. It's a good thing we came here too, because I forgot about the big spooky black void there. So we'll get the star at the top, and then I guess we'll check out the spooky black void. Are we able to go to the 3rd floor in this hack? It's a great question. I don't think we've seen anything close to that yet, but you know, the castle's so big, I'm assuming there's probably going to be parts of it that are like that. We haven't found any keys. We haven't really scratched too much of even the surface yet, so I'm excited to see just where things go. Oh, I was trying to do a cool jump off that guy while I was midair. But alright, up the pole then. Can't go wrong with that. Hopefully the star is still here. It is. Is it fake? Is it fake all this time? No, I just phased through it the first time. Which has happened a couple times now. Man, kicking back on the couch, playing some Mario 64, no distractions, and a cup of juice at night. It's such a good mood. Yes, Pear. Hope your studying's going well. Yes, the star spawn in front of the tunnel. What's my favorite Sonic Adventure 2 music? Wow, how do you choose that? City Escape, you know, the Eggman's theme. What's it called? I just start naming off all the levels. Like Sonic's, the Pyramid one. Man, years ago I could have had the names more down better than that. Pyramid. You know the thing. Like, they're all good. Oh, we are inside. Inside, like, old prison zone here. Mission Street's really good. I like the Knuckles raps. They all have their own vibe to them. Aquatic Mine, you can't go wrong with. Pumpkin Hill, yeah, of course. Of course, Pumpkin Hill. Oh, we're doing this inside too. Yeah, for some reason there's just like no red coins in this level. It's all mini stars. Cannon's Core is also really good. But yeah, I've done 2 100% Let's Plays of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube, and then in like 2013, when it came out in HD, I played it again on the PS3. And again, it's another one of those games where it feels like it wasn't that long ago that I 100%ed it. But now it's been like 12 years. So I've always wanted to maybe do the Dreamcast version, like the OG, no battle, just, you know, the raw experience. And see what that was like 100%ing. So if I ever play it again, which I'm sure someday I will, that will probably be my, the way I do it. White Jungle's a good, oh yeah, White Jungle's good. All the music in Hero Mode is a banger, yes. But Dark Side has some really good ones too. Oh yeah, Metal Harbor is really good. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about too much of the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. Heck, just give me some Chow Garden music. Whoa! What exactly is this hole anyway? Is it just death? Was I that close to death? It looks like I probably was. Okay, it looks like maybe we can go up here, which is kind of what I was trying to do before. There we go. The whole thing, yes! Is this supposed to be a prototype? Hi, Creator 159. So, it's a play on like that, everything is, you know, every copy of Mario 64 is personalized experience. Wow, how convenient that it spawned, like, right beside where we were. Now, it looks like there's a lot more going on in this room still, but I'm gonna grab this. And we'll have to come back and have a second look. Oh! And for some reason, of all stars, that one doesn't kick us out of the level. Weird, 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 weird. Is this a pole? It is. It has all the beta stuff and is beta themed, but it's not exclusively beta stuff. That's a very good way of putting it. Alright, now you tell me why I'm up here. Oh! I just kind of jumped for the heck of it. It's a really narrow ledge leading over here. That is suspicious. Why is there a suspicious spooky ledge? Like, there's gotta be a reason for it, right? You don't put the spooky ledge for no reason. Can I jump over the wall? That'd be pretty funny. Should I try doing a triple jump in like the most confined space possible? Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Someday I'll get back up there. I guess he just doesn't grab the pole when he's spinning like that, which makes a little bit of sense. Love the remixed retro tracks in Sonic Adventure 1. Adventure 1 has some fantastic music as well. I could just listen to a Station Square on loop. Do you guys remember back when there was MSN Messenger? And it would tell you like what song people were listening to. I guess, you know, if you probably could have turned it off if you wanted to. But one time, someone on my MSN Messenger friends list was listening to, it said Station Square from Sonic Adventure. And I messaged them, I'm like, whoa, you're listening to, or maybe it might not have said Sonic Adventure. I'm like, are you listening to Station Square from Sonic Adventure? And they were like, yeah, what of it? I'm like, that's awesome. But I think they were, you know, a little apprehensive because a lot of people would probably chew them out for like, no, ew, you listen to game music or whatever, but no, I thought it was awesome. Okay, I'm not doing the right jump here. You gotta get to the, like, can't I do the thing where his legs are in the air? How did I get up there last time? I'm so upset that I'm having trouble getting back up there, considering I didn't have a single bit of issue the first time we did it. Can I, like, zoom out? No, we're just stuck at this angle of viewing Mario here. Like, a bit more of a, yeah, okay, that's how you do it. But was there any reason to come up here after all that? I guess I could do a spin jump to the other side. Wind Valley's level music is from Sonic 3D Blast, yes. It's like one of those weird levels that has like a half and half. An ice cap from Sonic 3, Oh, Azu Sapphire, what up? B3313 is peak video game. You can relate to feeling insecurity about listening to video game music primarily. No, it's fair. It's fair. I remember there was always the assignment at school. It was like, bring in your favorite music CD. And it's like, oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna go well. And like talk about it or whatever. So we're just kind of exploring the roofs here. But like I'm not seeing any real reason for us to be up here. I will defeat this guy, just in case he's like a special one that drops something good. No, we came up onto the roofs for no apparent reason. It wouldn't surprise me if there actually was like a good reason to be up there. And I just missed it. Oh, we do have the second floor of the jail here, which I don't think we've ever seen. And it appears there may actually be a star that we can grab. You know, I don't take anything for granted though, because we had that one in Lethal Lava Land where it just beams you out of existence before you touch it. So until we've collected it and have saved, I do not consider it in our pocket here. Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Wario, and wah 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 wah, says Daffy Duck. Sounds like you're playing Mario 64 DS with a lineup of characters like that. But okay, we have just been making like a ton of progress in this level, and where the heck did my my tunnel go? I've forgotten where it is. I had so much fun jumping around in there that now I don't remember how to get back. It was like around here somewhere, yeah. Kirby Super, is this a blind playthrough or a second part in one? So yeah, this is completely blind. This is our second time streaming it. So part 1 is still up in VOD form, should you wish to see how we got to where we are, although it was just mostly fumbling around and kind of getting the ropes down, but I know nothing about it, and I've requested that people please do not say too much. Like, we already got all those, right? So we don't need to do that again. I guess we're going in the spooky pipe? Alright! This is kind of scary. Should I climb the tree? Like, there's not gonna be like an owl in the trees there. Okay. Well, I guess we're having fun with cannons then. Wow, Luigi. In Mario, it's Mario early voice lines, yes. The ones that slap the hardest is Green Forest and Prison Lane. Prison Lane's really good. I'm trying to remember. There's the Tails one in space. Mission Engine, Eternal Engine, I think is called. That one's really good. Cosmic Wall as Eggman. Eggman has some good ones. But yeah, I think we're. Oh, that's right. You fly out of cannons in this game for some reason. Basically, everything in Sonic Adventure 2 is really good. We could just name like pretty much all the levels. So it's like a really big square we're standing on top of right now. Should I just defeat all of these guys? Like, is that the point of this? We have Bowser level music, but like I'm not really seeing much Bowser. Bowser. There's a lot of pounding down doors. Oh yes, yeah, we spent so long in that. Like, I like how that was probably like the biggest level we've seen. The bite-sized levels definitely are a little more manageable than the gigantic, massive city. You're just expected to go punch on random doors. So you're playing the original Sonic 3 or Sonic Origins one without the Michael Jackson soundtrack. Yes. Okay, I gotta ask, is this on real hardware? Hi, One Color RPG again. Yes. So this is called the unabandoned version, and yes, we're playing it on a flash cart on the EverDrive like 7X on on a real N64. So am I just supposed to like, I think one of them has a star or something? Should I just take them all out? Hopefully they don't respawn. I don't think that these guys ever respawn, like even in the original game, so I guess we're just kind of bashing the baddies here. Kirby Super, you know that level. The character models. Do I have the original Dreamcast Sonic Adventure 2? Yes, I do. Which is why if I... Oh! There you go. After beating up on everyone else, it makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, and still you walk all over us. I think I'll crush you for fun. So is he always like a bigger one, and I just couldn't see that because he kind of blended in with the other guys? It looks like that. Does the trick work? Not really, because you ground pound too quick. Can I please zoom out? Thank you. We should be okay. One more, perhaps? One more, perhaps? The camera likes to zoom in. I don't do anything to tell it to do that. Crushed again! Kappa's new fortress, aren't you? Let me tell you a secret. The fort is hidden deep within the castle, but you'll never find it and you'll never be worthy to enter. Wow, what a hint. Something is hidden deep within the castle, guys. I don't know if we ever would have found that out. Do I need to stand on top of like one of the other ones to get that? Maybe a triple jump could do it. Or a side flip. All is good. GG, says Christian. Thank you. Unfortunately, only the unabandoned version works on real hardware. The other versions are just too large in file size. Yes, because originally we tried the originals, and then Christian came up with this unabandoned one. So thanks again for that, Christian. So am I missing out on anything really then with the unabandoned version? Hopefully not too significant. You can still clip through King Womp with a kick jump. Ah, very good. Thank you. I should have tried that, but I appreciate the tip now. Knowing this hack, we'll probably fight him again someday. I don't know if we ever really go in here. All right, we have visited Bootleg Cool Mountain before, but this looks like probably a different rendition of that. Also, I kind of regret not going back to Womp's Fortress, because I was thinking that there was kind of a few things that we didn't check up in the air that I was considering going back and looking at after we beat that boss. So we got a shell. We can pick up this guy. I thought maybe he would talk to us, but I guess not. Okay, well now we know how to get up these hills even without the shell, which is cool. I guess we're kind of just going along with this. I'm assuming it'll probably be something at like the top. Is this a door? I'm just going with the flow here. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Warning! You have entered the cold. Am I gonna like die gradually? Is it so cold? Is it one of those gimmicks? Chief Snowman. Alright. They warn me and then they try to murder me. How nice. The music has changed. Can you leave? Well, you probably don't want to. Fall right back in. And it's interesting that the, you know, I guess it resets all the silver stars if you do that. Still counts as number 1. So, like, oh, I was gonna say, is this a wall? Like another case of it being a really dark wall? Or was it a hole? So that's great. Again, we're gonna go back to Womp's Bootleg Fortress real quick. And then that will be the next level that we tackle. Good old another ice level. This is not where I meant to go. Where was Womp's Bootleg Fortress? Womp's Bootleg Fortress was here. I hope. That looks about right. 1.0 stuff goes in a bit of a different direction, so it adds some different areas while removing others, taking a different tone. Interesting. This is usually one of the first areas we... Wait a minute! Why is it dark now? Now this is looking like really OG Womp's Fortress. Oh my god. Like you go on one thing and then you think... And now there's a time limit? Okay, well... I think it's going really slow too, or maybe... Oh, there's no... Of course there's no high jump. Or no long jump. Whatever the, like, requested time is, I doubt we're gonna make it. But how interesting, huh? Okay, look at that. And let me guess, no elevator. Uh-oh. I'm trying to do like a side flip to a wall jump and see if that can get us up there. Oh! No, see, I need a little bit more height. Like I'm trying to do a side flip, but there's not really enough room for it. Yes! A red star, everybody! So it was mentioned that like red stars modify the overworld map in some way, maybe? But like I don't really know what that would mean. So why did this one change? Now it's back! Huh. What? Also, I like how the time limit didn't mean anything, because I was really bad at getting to the top of that tower really quick, but... Alright! This game's music is beta. Yeah, again, it's a kind of a mix of everything. So I forgot to turn the lights on. Okay, maybe it's 1 minute here. Okay, well, if it was 1 minute, then I'm so happy. Good to see you got it on your first try. Phew! I would have expected it to be a lot tighter than that. Red stars unlock chunks of the map. The first one also unlocks your moveset. We can long jump, everybody! We can long jump! Okay, well, that's not a long jump. I am so happy. My platforming prowess just improved, like, that's a word, right? Like 5 million %. Look at that! That is amazing. I'm so happy. I am so happy. It changes everything. Yes! My favorite jump. GG, thank you. In UA, unabandoned, I think, moveset unlocks are spread out. It's like 4 of them to get all your moves. That's cool. In fact, the sad part is, I don't know if I know what other moves are missing. Oh, right, backflip. We got the backflip, everybody! The backflip is back too. That was like the Andrew expansion pack right there. Everything I've been waiting for, all bundled into one nice little package. Like, I couldn't even tell you what other moves would possibly be, unless they're like things not in the original, which could be really cool. But I'm so happy. Goodbye side flip, hello backflips, 24/7. Like, watch, here it comes. Yeah, that's what we want. So the reason we even came back here to begin with, like, did I get that lucky to just happen upon that? Like, what indication was there I should come back into this level and all of a sudden it would have a spooky red star? But I'm glad we did. But no, I want to get back to the top because, like, we never experienced the floating island. We never got in that cage, and we never experienced the floating island from Mario Galaxy. Which, where is that even? Is it not somewhere? I'm gonna be long jumping all day long now. Yeah, over there. Maybe we can float to it. Maybe. Look at that long jump. Oh no! Well, that wasn't fair. Okay, or rather, a spin jump might get us over there. But can you butt slam? Yeah, we can always butt slam. Can't do too much in Mario 64 without ye old butt slam. 3 cheers for the long jump and backflips return. Yes. Slide kick on an overhaul. Okay. Wait, so sidekick. Oh, interesting. So I need to somehow try and triple jump from this platform. Okay. This might be doable. This might be doable. It's definitely doable. Unless we hit like an invisible wall, which would not surprise me. Okay. Aha! There we go. This looks familiar. Cool use of this area. I'm assuming we probably got a prize for beating up on all these guys. Should only take another couple seconds. And is that it? There you go. And that's probably everything. Which, I mean, you can never really say. Because you just never know. So what triggered the level to be different? Because I think we beat the Womp boss. And then we left. But then I came back to look for this star. Because I realized we hadn't gone to that island. And was that what triggered that race? And what if I had lost the race? Could I even try again? But okay. That was awesome. I think we now have all the moves we need to take on Snowtown here. Mario breakdancing is the most... Yeah, Z and B aren't doing anything right now. Mega Man's alive yet again. Yes, yeah, interesting, huh? We'll see how that goes. The new Mega Man game. Mario breakdancing, yes, RNG warp. Oh, huh, weird. Freaking RNG. That's what's gonna come down to at the end, isn't it? Just anything. Time to try literally anything. Most of the time you go to that version of Lump's Fortress, but sometimes you get sent to WF.Z64. So we just got really lucky then, because that was already like our 6th trip or something in there. So it could have happened even before that. And if we had failed, then we would have had to just keep trying until we got it again. That could have sucked. I like how we got the red coin from inside this box without even breaking the box. So we've seen some red coins. I'm feeling like we should probably do the red coin star. Get that out of the way. Because they seem to be kind of in your face anyway. Also, I gotta make sure we do all of these. They like to give you lots of shells. The shell was one of the coolest parts. Oh, there's a pipe we could go in. Oh. Dude, already a change of plans, and the backflip is back. I'm so happy. What am I looking at? Okay, looks like we are now in the Silver Star Zone then. There's a really funky animation when you pick one up. How many playground rumors would this game have created, I wonder? I did a really good job of, like, just running in the right direction to that star while I was also reading the comment. The next red star, Rosalina appears and says, beat the big bad turtle and you explode into green goop. Yes, it is weird that they didn't just call it Mega Man 12, and I noticed that. It looks a lot like Mega Man 11. Mega Man 11 apparently sold a bajillion copies. It was not my favorite Mega Man, so it'll be interesting. So I'm just watching cautiously at where this this next one's gonna go. All right, 3 out of 5. This game is the playground rumors. Yeah, pretty much. Just everything that's, you know, people thought up back in the day seems to have made its way in here. So let's go up here. One more silver star. Thought I heard it for a second. Silver stars like never that hard to find usually. They're usually pretty out in the open. Some spooky purple pedestal coming up though. Maybe this is where the star will spawn. Aha! Well, there you go. Simple enough. Now it's just a matter of finding the last one. Next red star, you get flood. I like how you both said that. That's funny. Okie dokie. Oh, there it is. And actually, is that... Oh, wait, that's only 4? Here I am, not remembering how to count. But again, they see, the silver stars just kind of seem to bounce around, and they're never, like, that tough to find. Plus, you can hear them bouncing around, so... Keeps it pretty simple. Assuming probably over here somewhere. Oh! You got burned by that guy. There he is. Didn't you unlock Luigi last stream? Where is he now? That's a good point. What was it? We had to press L on like the overworld map, and I think you could switch between Mario and Luigi, and it was just a cosmetic change. It wasn't like that did spawn up here, right? Where I thought it would, hopefully. But yeah, I guess we could, you know, try that out in a second here. It did indeed. Hell is real in 2041. Oh, it looks like we gotta wait a little while before we play anymore. There's probably a hack called Super Mario 46. Alright, let's press some buttons. R does that. L does that. Yeah, what is the button? I thought there was a button for switching to Luigi. Maybe you have to be outside. That is possible. Oh my gosh, another spooky, like, random room for some reason. There's a signpost there. There's like a lot of different paths we can take. I guess we'll read the signpost. Test level, codename, particle test. Okay. So, it was pointing us at that corridor. But then there's like also that one. And there's also that one. They kind of, the ones on the left and right kind of look like dead ends, but they might also curve at the end. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I like the, it's like the, you know, the general vibe is cool. Are you like not supposed to see that? Is it supposed to blend in with the ground and then you die and you accidentally walk into the hole? Is that what it was trying to do? Did we wreck the surprise? I'm expecting like more holes though of that nature. So we're taking this kind of slow, but also probably still too fast. Like there's another one. And there's another one. Like it's funny how they do kind of blend in with the ground. You can't really see them all that well. Like there's another one. This is neat. I like this. Particle Man. V1.0.2 in parallel launcher has a day-night cycle. It's mostly just aesthetic and music changes, but sometimes there's a difference in what can be done. Even on hardware, there exists the day-night cycle. Yeah, I think we've seen that. One time I went out to the castle grounds, and it was night, and we had no idea why. Like with most things in this hack, I have no idea why anything happens. Okay, I like this. But I know it's only a matter of time until I do screw up, so if it wants to show me what my goal is here, I won't complain. This is just like the big old room with snow and holes in the middle. Like, look at that. It does blend in really well. There's another one to our right. But thanks so much, everyone. I'm so glad everyone's enjoying this hack. I'm having a great time with it, too. It is very funky. But I think we've been making some good progress, hopefully. What do we got? 38 stars? What do we start with? 25? Oh, there you go. Okay. There's, like, no reason to worry about jumping down, is there? Okay. Alright! So, what do you think it is? Like, each path has a star or something? Like, how are you ever supposed to find all the stars when you have to rely on, like, an what's it called? An RNG warp? Like, I don't know how we're ever supposed to figure all those out. Enigma 5 is so easy because you get a life after literally every enemy drop. I did notice that in Enigma 5. That life drops are pretty common. If it helps, you can still change the camera mode. There's just no visual indicator. Oh yes! And even with the pause menu here, there's a couple things we can do. Look at that. Again, if the pause menu was a little more helpful. Like, do these actually correspond to different levels? Like, is this actually the level that I'm in right now? Is a good question. I never really thought about that. I always just figured, oh, it's like a joke screen or something. It's not actually all that helpful. But does that mean that the level that we are currently in actually has 7 stars? And that we've gotten 2 of them? Maybe I should be taking the pause menu a little more seriously than I had been. RIP music? Did I do something to the music? Okay, so let's do the red coins then. Let's get a shell. And the first few red coins that we found... Oh, that's right, there's one inside this box, isn't there? Can I get it without breaking the box? Well, at least there's more shells where that came from. You can get it without breaking the box, but not really on the shell. And this is like a funky thing here. What about the chimney? With our handy-dandy backflip. Can we get up to the chimney? There is nothing inside the chimney. Good to know. Pause menu stars mean nothing apparently. They just list different warpable areas. Darn it. Star Tracker is not helpful. It does show the actual stars collected, but it does not correspond to your current area. Ouch. As for the Star Tracker in-game, I think it just shows what slots those stars would have been in the original game. It's effectively meaningless. That's crazy. But thank you for the confirmation there. But alright, we had red coins somewhere. Like here. That's 1. And then we went in that door. Actually 2, 3, yes. But I don't want to go in the door again. But then where do we go? Is the question. I guess just back down here. Alright, let's climb the thing normally now. And see what we bump into along the way. Anyway, that's right, we went into that pipe. I kept getting sidetracked. Where is this? I don't know where it expected us to go from here. Can I bounce off of this guy and find anything? Oh, okay, okay. Perfect. 4, halfway there. There's a switch. I think there's still some things I've missed down there as part of the ascent. I'm getting tricked by those guys. What does... Okay, I'm not going to get tricked by this one. It was actually a real one, finally. Big old staircase. Oh, no. Oh, well, at least there's always lots of help around. And, like, you get it back anyway. Wonderful. What about in this corner? This guy's kind of just hanging out here. There you go. We can skip all that shenanigans. 5 red coins. So am I totally lame for using the backflip? I think everyone else does side flips, and I'm the only person in the world who's like super happy that I got the backflip back. Okay, well, there's that. But like we have so many red coins that it would make no sense to collect that at this point. Is there anything up here? Now that we can climb any slope we want. This is gonna break so many things. I'm so excited. Problem is, if I go down the other side now, where's this gonna lead me? Can you stand on top of this cloud? This looks like a really suspicious cloud. Okay, so there's now two... What is that? It's like on top of a chimney. There are now 2 stars that we can collect, seemingly, at the top of the level. But where are the rest of my red coins? Press the L button to switch to Luigi. Yeah, I think when we're outside, right? Moneybags are everywhere in this game's snow levels. It's annoying. Yeah! Well, someday I'll learn not to fall for it. These ledges remind me of the invisible cap stage. If it isn't my favorite retro game player... Hey, oh, hi Drake! Welcome! Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. We're having a lot of fun here playing a Mario 64 ROM hack. Is that a bad idea? Trying to descend back down the mountain. Not going so well. And I know there was more kind of stuff I could get over here. Oh, did this block come back? Or is it like on a different life that I had the shell before? It's like, God, like, what's down there? I don't think we've ever been where those checker platforms are over there. That was really risky. No, but it's okay. I was trying to get rid of the shell anyway, so I can go up these platforms. There's a lot of money in there. So yeah, again, I guess I made a lot of comments about how lives don't matter. But I guess maybe they actually kind of do, so... money is not so useless after all. Like, look at that. Look at that precision backflipping. I love it. Now, what's this area? There's gotta be red coins somewhere. No, we've been here. Okay. Two more red coins, right? Yes. You can crouch to get rid of shells. Thank you. I'm trying to think like if I ever knew that and just forgot, or... Again, the shell is so uncommon in the OG game. And like once you have it, it's so fun that you don't normally want to get rid of it. So I've never really thought about that perhaps. And so thank you so much. It's good to see though the hack making better use out of the shells. Oh, I was hoping I'd get like a second bounce off that guy. He is going nowhere. Okay, well, again with my new favorite trick. No, it's the A button hold. That's amazing. I feel like if not for that, I don't know how I would play half these levels. Being able to ascend any slope probably is like the best Mario thing ever. Maybe we never went up like here. Oh, this looks smooth. Ooh. I don't think we ever climbed like... Oh, perfect. Up onto those. Okay, can I lure you? Or like a triple jump should do it, right? There you go. Hacks love utilizing the shell. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. Again, you gotta make use of those underutilized things. That's where it spawns, which is nice. We were somewhere like... Oh, shoot. Like this before. It's red coins. Should I be on the clouds? I feel like look at the... Oh yeah, we were up there, okay. And I feel like that's one of the only places we haven't really been yet is over here. Well, there's a guy. So there's something here. Like, could it be around the backside? Maybe. As long as it doesn't get really steep all... Oh! And make us fall off. Perfect. Where is this that, like, I didn't see it the first time? And I think we just saw where it spawns. So assuming nothing hilarious happens in the next couple of seconds. Oh yes, here. We should have ourselves another star. Plus a couple more once we come back into the level. don't seem too bad. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's below that, so I might not have died anyway, but that was scarier than I would have liked to have been. There are even hacks that add back in the cut yellow switch to activate so that's so cool, right? Is there any kind of... Oh my gosh, again, huh? Well, we did left last time. Save the center for last, I guess? But it seems like that's where it wants you to go, which makes me think that's where we shouldn't go. Although this may also just be a dead end. I mean, I don't trust anything in this hack. It's possible it's not actually a dead end. But it looks kind of like a dead end. Is there only like one actual star here? Then what's the purpose of being teleported to it if you've already gotten all the stars? I like this room. This is a cool starting area. Such a cool hack all around. Like, again, it really does bring back that feeling of playing Mario 64 again for the first time. But you can't complain about that. Favorite in childhood was Super Mario World and Mario Sunshine. No, they are great games. Mario Sunshine made me scream with a watermelon. Nothing else ruins watermelons for me. No, Mario Sunshine's not the worst. So much fun. I love the atmosphere. Wrong. Okay, so I think this is a different path than the one we took before. So it was mentioned being able to change the camera here. Which I guess that helps a little bit. For all we know, one of these holes does actually have a secret in it. We have to play this level like 14 times until we've jumped down into every single one. This looks a lot like the one, like the path we already did, but I don't think I went down the same path we already did. Yeah, so over there. It's just so quiet and peaceful. I love it. Mario can zoom out, gives a good view of the ground. Oh, Mario. Thank you. Thank you so much, One Called RPG, for that. Alright, the second most useful Mario trick we've learned today, everybody. That is incredible. That helps so much. Like, I've always wanted to get this angle, and I didn't know how to do it. But now I know. And it is going to make our lives so much easier. Is this a different one? I guess it is the same one. Which is weird, considering I didn't think I took the same path we took before. The last path seems a lot longer. But okay. Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie for your favorite N64 game. They are such good games. There's a level in this game where you would have loved that angle. Here, watch, watch, watch. R, down C. Oh. Oh, it's so nice. Like, this should just be the default angle. Who wants to be freaking looking at Mario's rear the whole time? But it's beautiful, and I appreciate it. Thank you. What's the best Mario game? Oh man, you could debate that all day. And the problem is, like, it changes for me too, because it will, like, have a lot to do with whichever one I'm really into at the moment as well. Like, Mario World ranks so high for me because I love the ROM hacking aspect as well. So, like, if you consider the external considerations on top of it, I'm falling for the same dang tricks again. Where, like, I love base Mario World, but I also love it for the fact that there's some really great ROM hacks, and that ROM hacking it is just so fun. Then, like, you know, that contributes. But if you're talking about, like, just the base unmodified game, it's so tough to pick my favorite Mario. Okay, so yeah, we had a couple of these we can pick up. So, like, I think this was one. Goomba Crevice, have we seen that? Alright, and then we're climbing the mountain again for another one, I think. Mario 3, hands down. As a kid, I would always bounce between World and 3. Like, 3 is so good. 3 is just so darn good. I'm never gonna stop talking about how happy I am that the backflip is back. And the long jump. Like, what a 2-for-1 combo to get both of those from one red star. Unless I had unlocked, like, I know I tried... What a combo there. I know I tried long jumping earlier tonight, and it didn't work. So, like, we definitely just unlocked the long jump. But did I at some point unlock the backflip and not realize it? Because that'd be kind of funny. I just gave up on ever believing I would unlock the backflip. There was a star up here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Over there. Now, if the camera wants to stop spinning, that would be great. See, the scary part about this star is that, like, it's on top of a chimney or something. Okay. Just a weird chimney in the clouds, I guess. Hello, Arger! You're here! What the heck is that sound? Was that Mario screaming in pain as I did a very bad job of maneuvering him to where he needed to go? Alright, is there anything else in this level that I haven't done? I don't know if did I ever do the silver stars? Yes, I did the silver stars, but in that room, there was like another kind of structure I didn't check out all that much. So let's go back and look at that, if I can ever... Oh my god. Sorry, I think it's at one point I asked if it's like confirmed that there was going to be a yellow cap switch, or like a yellow switch, and that the blocks would have had shells in them. Like, is that a confirmed thing? I wonder why they didn't go through with that. Or maybe we never did this. So where am I thinking then about that, the other silver stars? Because there was another silver stars we did in snow. How did we get to that? Oh, it was in the pipe! Oh, yes. The best Sonic game? Well, we've been talking about pretty much my favorite one earlier. Adventure 2. Okay, I don't know if it's death below me, so I should be really careful, I guess. That's crazy. All these fake coins. Okay, so what I actually meant to go to was back into the pipe, where we collected silver stars before. But that's another room that we have to check out in there. And that one looks like it's going to be a bit tough. But we'll give it our best. Sonic Mania was good. I've never played Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Are they good or no? Highly recommend. Highly recommend Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Both great. No need to debate which one's better there, in my opinion. Play them both. That was cool! That was cool. I didn't even mean to do that. I was just trying to land on like the little island. And to end up right in the middle, I'll take it. So yeah, see there's this building here, and I never climbed to the top. It's like a little mini, cool mountain actually, now that I look at it, I think. And it even does look like it maybe has a star at the top. So let's go grab that. Man, when we first started out in this hack, I felt like I was struggling to get stars. And now they're being gifted to us for breakfast here. And part of that is like, because some of the earlier levels we found, I think were just oddly tough and involved for some reason. Like that city, that took so long because it was so massive. But we're getting a lot more kind of bite-sized areas now in levels, which is helping. Sonic Boom is the best one. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if you mean like Sonic CD with the song Sonic Boom, or if you mean the show / games. I've never personally played the games, although I do know of them and how jank they are. Alright, climbing this thing here. Not all that eventful, but if it gets us a star, we might as well. There's like weird ground physics going on. Or something. Okay, so we could get that, but like we can also go even higher. It would have been funny if they hit something a little bit higher up there and you're going to be deterred by the lower star. But no, that was simple enough from the looks of it. Can we play a water level? A better question is, can we find the water level? We just play the levels that we find. But that said, I don't think we've ever been in the Jolly Rogers Bay equivalent on this overworld map, maybe. So once we're done this level, that sounds like a good place to check out next. Now, I think I screwed up. I meant to go to the other room, and I accidentally went back to the pipe. Here somewhere? Here. In my opinion, Sonic Heroes and Mario Sunshine both have a lot of jank that takes some getting used to, and I never really met them at their levels to fully appreciate. I feel that way completely for Sonic Heroes. In Sonic Heroes, especially because it's like a lot of the same, but with like 4 different teams. I have on multiple occasions tried to play through Sonic Heroes, and admittedly never made it to the end. And like, I'm not, like, I literally tried. I'm not saying, like, it's not like I turned it on for a couple minutes and gave up on it. And of course, you know, since I got, you know, all the rank A's, whoa, I didn't even see the gap there, in Adventure 2. You know, I guess it's rank S in Sonic Heroes, but that was my goal. Like, I went in, like, alright, let's finally do it, everyone. This is it. I'm finally gonna beat Sonic Heroes 100%, just like I did with Adventure 1 and 2. And I've just never made it to the end. So we're getting the silver stars here. This music sounds familiar. Time to put my finger on it. Oh, let's do our trick. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's, again, long jump and better camera angles. This has been a good night. Oh, it's the Peach's Castle music. No, it's the normal course music. But we have so many silver stars, I don't want to get that yet. It's like, yeah, it's Bubba on Battlefield. But like with like a weird jazz to it. Oh no, I thought I pressed up C and I was looking around. Okay, where's our last silver star, everybody? So again, we have at least one other star to come back in here and get. We don't want that. Did I go into that area in the middle there? Maybe not. Yeah, we need the better camera angle. Yay! It is. Oh, okay. Slider again. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is the answer to a lot of Sonic-related questions, at least for me. Like in here. Maybe I wasn't here. Can I beat you up? Can you beat these guys up? Is a good question. I don't know if I've ever really thought about it. Maybe you can't. Huh. Usually you kind of just skip by. No! What kind of playing was that? I thought I was going to make a jump, and then I realized my mistake. Now the thing is, in the original Mario 64, usually if you go inside like a sub-area like that and you die, it will start you inside of the sub-area. But not this game. This game, it's like you gotta run back every time. Which isn't that bad. Maybe I missed the silver star like earlier on in the room, so having to do it from scratch might not be the worst thing in the world anyway. Okay, so we have one in here. Is there anything else in here I'm missing? Doesn't look like it. Go through here. There's number 2. Look at this guy. Oh, I don't think I got this one. I was so excited about this one that I probably missed it. Okay, and then from here, where do I want to go? I think I want to do a triple jump, right? Ugh. fake coin got me again. Alright, we got one more life to figure this out. Like, we have all the stars now. And then again, there's even that other star in there too. So we have to beat that room essentially 2 more times. We need to just play through it twice to get the remaining stars that are there. But at least we got it figured out. Me when I'm wrong answers competition, and the question is, what's the sequel to Sonic Adventure 1? Sonic CD, both USA and Japanese soundtracks. Isn't it funny how different they are? Sonic CD is just like the strangest thing all around. Good game, but very strange. Okay, let's concentrate on Silver Star time here. 1, 2. Okay, this is a great angle. I'm really enjoying that view of Mario. Yeah, like if we could look this way and then do something like that. It'd help a lot. That was cool. So remember, you can't like touch any money because it's probably fake. Now look at that. 4. I think there was one more up here, hopefully. And we know where it spawns, so we're good to go. Ooh. Did I know it was going to spawn in there? I thought the spawn was somewhere else. Well, either way, that's 1. Chaotix, man. I remember how excited I was to play Chaotix. It was like one of the only Sonic games I had never played, and I finally got it. Man, almost 10 years ago now, it's crazy to think. But, you know, I brought it home, I was like, oh yes, I can't wait to finally try this game. Sonic on the 32X, it's gonna be so cool. I mean, not Sonic technically, I guess, but I was not expecting such a drastic departure from the Sonic formula. The whole 2-player combined tethered together thing, it didn't really do it for me. And I was like, oh man, compared to what I was expecting, that wasn't it. But interesting game. Okay, so yeah, now we're not worried about any stuff. We're just kind of trying to get back to the end of the level again. There's nowhere I can reach up there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Backflipping failed me. I hope that it saved all of our progress. You want to play as Luigi for a little bit? Can I switch on the overworld map here? There he is. Apparently he has the same physics as Mario, so this should not cause too much of an issue. But there you go, everyone! Luigi time! Okay, now the question is, what level was that? It wasn't this one, I'm pretty sure. I should have paid more attention to what number was on the door. Oh god, I'm never gonna remember which one it was. I don't think it was... It's probably this one. That's not what I'm looking for. What? Oh no. Oh no. I just want to get back there and get like that one last star, and then we won't have to worry about it. What is this? What is this? This is not what I was looking for at all. I mean, it's great that it's something we haven't done, but at the same time, we're just kind of trying to wrap up the thing we already started. Maybe it was this one? Okay, I think we're good. The ring tether mechanic is pretty cool, especially with how you can really screw with the physics of it. Fortunately, Knuckles Chaotix doesn't exactly feel... No! Okay, but yes. Man, Knuckles Chaotix still causing me trouble all these years later. This is probably not the correct overworld map anymore, is it? This is the one that we were in, like, the first time. And we only ever found, like, 2 stars here. But back then, I didn't know the secret sauce of getting to the top of Mount Splashmore here. So maybe now we can finally explore if there's anything at the top. And unfortunately, it does not appear that there is. I think there was only 2 stars that we got here. I think there was one at the bottom of the slide. And then one for taking Penguin Man home. I was shocked that there weren't more. But I'm not seeing where we could be missing anything. Or maybe we got 3 here then? One at the bottom, one from the penguin. Maybe the slide didn't even have one. It's actually a good thought. Like there could just be anything anywhere, and you wouldn't know it. It's like a random punchable wall or something. Alright! Good old fences doing their thing. I.e. not doing anything whatsoever. Let's do the time warp again, yes. Down, BP, right down. Triggers released. I hope your studying is going well, Pear. Speaking of which, it's probably time for a drink. Haven't had one in 2 hours here. Okay, hopefully this is back to the overworld map we want to be in. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we good? I think we're good. OBS giving me the dreaded disconnection message, despite the fact I don't know why it would do that. Oh, here again. So, have I done all 3? I think I checked all 3. Like that was a dead end. These 2 seem to lead me to like the same place. I don't get it. Or even if it was like a different place, it still counted as the same star or something. But just, if anyone knows and wishes to confirm or deny, if there is only 1 star in this place. You heard the Windows sound. Oh no! Immersion ruined. But yeah, that was a scary message. I think last stream we had a good old antivirus software message popping up saying that all was good. But still, it's like, it was not the time to be doing that while I was streaming. Thankfully, hopefully, it wasn't causing any lag or anything. And then in this case, yeah, OBS said that we were disconnected. And that is not a message I like to see. But thankfully, it looks like we reconnected just fine. So all is good. Okay, I guess we're just womping our way to the end of the room here. Is this a hole? Like anything special about this one? Should I be checking them all? They seem pretty insignificant. We'll pretend I meant to do that. Alright, now... Yeah, the reason we're here, after all that, is because there was that one last star in the bonus zone that I never got. So we're gonna go do that real quick. And are there any other stars in this level that I'm forgetting about? I'm trying to remember if I got them all at the top. We got a few up there. But did I still forget one? Or is there like still more that we gotta go and get? But okay. Oh, I always forget about that guy. I always forget about that guy too. Okay, should be good. Let's fix the camera angle, please. There we go. RZ is going to be like my new favorite combo. Again, really appreciate you teaching me all about that. Oh, look at that series of events. That was cool. See, we're in the groove. The first hour of the stream, trash. But then I get the hang of it. What if Windows periodically was like, all good, boss? You think that'd be pretty good? We just need the everything's okay alarm that blares every like 5 seconds as long as everything's okay. The Windows sound isn't nearly as bad as the chomp noise the Carl's Jr. app makes. I wish I lived near a Carl's Jr. that I could experience the Carl's Jr. app. I've had the lock in one card RPG. Yes, thank you. Carl's Jr. has an app. So we had a request for water. What's in the old number 4 door over here? That's a cool looking picture. Now, I don't think I want to look up, right? Because that's how we ended up in the spooky zone that one time. But being in the room with the water picture, you know, always gives me... Oh my gosh, do you see that? Did you see that? You know, like, there's the aquarium, secret aquarium thing in, why can't I grab in my excitement, I freaking fell into the water, and I will never get... We did it, everyone! We found the switch! You just stepped on the metal cap switch! Save. Yes! 1 out of 3. There we go. Now, looks like we got a whole underground network over there we could explore. That's awesome. Silent alarm activated. Not that bad. It's one of the chillest, happiest. I'm so glad, Pearfinch. Thank you. Missed the Swamp Caverns remix that I originally played in Cold Cold Crevice, but unfortunately, Partners in Time Music. Oh, so you're saying? Well, I mean, so you're saying it was originally like a remix from Partners in Time, but you know that obviously came out way after Mario 64, so they changed it. I don't know. It's like, I don't think it would have bothered me all that much. All right, let's get jammed in the corner. So it looks like we're on a bit of a red coin hunt here. So I guess, yeah, we're just gonna, you know, randomly come across the Switch Palaces at some point. I'm shocked it was in such like an obvious painting. To me, Switch Palace screams like you have to do some obscure stuff to get into it. But no, this one was like right in your face, but you know, there's so many options to choose from that it took us a while to finally arrive here. I thought there was a red coin I just saw right here. It's not like swimming with the fish, Sunshine style, is it? Or am I just seeing things? I probably am. We're gonna have a quick look around all these pillars anyway. So is that 5, not 6 red coins. And again, I did see there's like a hole you can go into down there. The question is that something different, or is that for the remaining red coins? I don't really see anywhere else to go though, so I guess we're going in the scary hole. I think I see a red coin down there. All right. The question is though, like, why? Is that the water lowering thing? I don't think I want to do that. Or do I want to do that? I'm gonna get... Actually, the question is, for some reason I'm thinking that the star's gonna spawn where the switch was. And there's no guarantee that's true. Which is why I got that red coin before this one. I assumed I'd have to swim back, but let's see where it shows us. Oh, it literally spawned right there. And it looks like there's still more to explore in this level then, so that should be good. But yeah, metal cap oh, and it's not one of the boot you back to the overworld type stars either, which makes sense because I think like if you get the red coin star in a cap switch, you know, a cap level, switch level in the OG game, it boots you back to the map. So it's usually only the 100 coin stars that don't, or the Bowser level ones, I guess. So that's kind of what those are like then. All right, we got 2 stars right there. We have 0 lives. Actually, that's a common thing. Was there anything else to do in there? Like, that was just such a weird place to go by accident. There's a couple of songs in earlier versions of B33 from other much later entries, except for one jarring remainder, which I'll bring up if you find it. All right, game on. So we're back in here. Again, I found 2 stars. Like, that's probably everything. We're just gonna check out the crevice down here one last time. And you might as well enjoy the metal cap now that we've unlocked it. So if I had touched this, it would have like lowered the water? Yeah, I knew that was something. I'm like, why? Why does that matter? Because I guess then you can't get back up to the top. So like if you have missed any red coins up there, you're kind of toast. Is this death? You just like swim down to the death line? It looks like you probably can, which we'll definitely try because I think that would be kind of funny. Barring there not being anything else in any of these. Is this also death? Looks like it. Again, I don't put it past this hack to like hide a star down one of these though, so it's why we're gonna check them. There we go. And then over here was just that guy. And this is just... Can you swim down in this? No. Okay. So now get ready. It's going to look like what happens when Luigi swims so far downwards that he combusts. And I guess we'll do it... We'll do it with this one over here. The first one we found. It would be funny if this did connect to like another part of the level. I mean, you never know. No, I think we see the bottom. Really? It's not gonna kill us. We just need to like, I guess, wait for our air to expend now. Interesting. I'm probably the only person who was silly enough to try that, so they never even thought about it when they were like making the game. So how many people made this hack anyway? It was like a group effort, I'm assuming, or just one person who really had some horrors from back in the day? I guess we won't game over if we don't have to. Because, yeah, that would take us back to the beginning. So let's go get the star then. And there you go. A completely pointless romp back for this level again, but hopefully it was a little bit of fun. And someday I will get this star. There we go. So great. If that's another level down, I'd say mark it off the checklist, but I have no idea what that checklist even looks like at this point. It's like, I'm still so lost on what we've done and what we haven't done. Like, there's this. Okay, like, we've so obviously done this multiple times. Let's go actually explore some more of the castle, you know? That's one of the most fun parts of this hack. It's just like, we spent a lot of time in the hub area there. And made some good progress, I think, on it. But also, it's a lot of fun wandering around and seeing the more spooky parts of the castle as well. Of course, you have to jump at the Bowser foe, even though it's probably nothing. Like, we've been here. We went in here. This is somewhere I want to revisit ever so briefly. Now that we know a certain trick about how to go up any hill we want. Still no red cap, unfortunately. But like, I was always bothered by the very peak of this mountain. And now we may finally have way to get up there. Did you ever figure out Home Alone 2 immunity glitch? I did not. I have no idea what caused that. I went back and watched it, and it just looks like I hit the chef guy. It honestly looks like I hit him before he has a chance to hit me, and it would have been the last hit, so I would have won. But then, despite the fact that like my sprite is halfway inside his, one of his knives hits me, and I should lose my last piece of health. But instead, my health shoots up to full, which is where it stayed. And there's just no reason I could give you for why that would have happened. Alright, now to do some funny stuff here. Alright, oh no, that's not what I want. I just want to kick our way up the hill. Weird topic. The credits list has a ton of people, but most are designers / inspiration / texture work and had no direct involvement. The actual team is at around 10 to 15 people max. Cool. No, why does it turn into a jump there? No, don't go too far down. Okay, we can do something like this. Give me one moment here. This should work. What? There's nothing up here after all that? That's crazy. Can't even walk off the edge. Can we climb this one? Just how steep can we go? That is so ridiculous that this works. Up like literally any hill almost. But okay, I guess we may not actually be missing anything in this level then. Ouch. It's a subdued reaction for going face first into the thing there. Now, I just want to collect the stars so that we can like return to the overworld map where we came in, which is one annoying thing about exiting from the menu. But I guess that even in the original game, exiting from the menu would always take you back to, the center of the foyer there, the lobby, which is kind of annoying. 3-week mystery solved. Yes, Ben. Oh, it's a shame it couldn't have been a little more exciting, the solution, but At least we can sleep easy now. This Underflow sounds like you got health so low. So One Color RPG, that was something we pondered, but it was debunked when I encountered an insta-death, and when I respawned, I still had infinite health. And I think I even pressed the reset button, and I still had infinite health. Doing a hard power off, power back on obviously fixed it. But it was like locked in that I had max health or infinite health or something. It was very strange. And I timestamped that part of that stream, the last one I did, the Home Alone stream. If you look in the comments, I pinned a comment about it. If you just want to see like what happened. But yeah, again, Underflow is definitely, like, would have made a lot of sense. But it really doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that's right, I can long jump now, right? Although maybe I don't want to. Is this a star? No, the star's over there then. The outlines are really hard to see. I doubt there's a speedrunning scene to ask this about, the Super Nintendo Home Alone 2 speedrunning scene. There's got to be someone out there speedrunning it, though. There's like no game that doesn't have any speedrunners. So this is the city. We're not going back in there. Did we ever do this #1 door? This might be new. Okay, it's a good old funky mirror room. We can break some blocks to cross over here with Mario. That's spooky. And of course, you know, it's the whole picture gimmick again, where it's different things on both sides, but like there's a Bowser here, maybe? Does it give me a moment while I jump into every possible wall in this room, because I don't trust any of them. Was it possible to lose damage after the event happened? No. Not for the entire rest of the game, or again, resetting, or anything. The only thing we never tried was getting game over through like, you know, instant deaths. Like being strangled by Tim Curry. Which would have been interesting to see if you game over. But like, if you reset the game and we still couldn't lose health, then something really funky must have been up. Hello! Kenzo TV90. Welcome. Hope you're having a great night. You're sure there are Home Alone 2 runners? It's classic. Yeah, it's a fun game. This is a different door than when we came in, right? The music, I love it. Okay, this is really good music. So now we're in the spooky hallway. We've been in many spooky hallways, but like, have we been in one that looks exactly like this? I don't think so. All right, well, we got a 2-door and a 3-door. I guess we'll start small. Good old Appalachian Mountains here. It's all Womp's Fortress. I feel like everything is just like a slight variation of Womp's Fortress. Oh, can I like not stand on him because he's spiky? We gotta try it. Oh, okay, well apparently he's really, really hot. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hope you're having a good night. So I'm thinking there was a limit on how high it could display. Like some older games cap it showing 9 lives, but you can still have more. So yeah, the health counter is usually like 5 dots. But it's just weird because you'd figure if, you know, after an instant death, if there was any sort of, you know, underflow, it would reset to 5. And again, resetting didn't even fix it, so something was really stuck. And I would love to hear the science behind it. If anyone dives in. I like people were making the joke like, now you can never turn off your Super Nintendo because it has this glitch that like may never be replicated. I knew there was going to be something under here. I knew it. But now how do I look at what I'm doing? Like, am I inside the building? Maybe I'm not supposed to be inside the building. Oh! Here I thought I found some epic secret. And instead I just found, like, where they forgot to put a bottom on the structure. Okay, well, that's great. I see the other one right there. So I guess we'll try and get that. Yeah! That's how the pros do it. Perfect. Yeah, well, that's it, right? Like, I completely agree that, you know, it could be so high you didn't see it, but the resetting not fixing it really doesn't make any sense. Alright, 1 star down. Silver stars are usually kind of just like a nice, relaxing romp. They're never usually hitting that hard. Red coin's a little more scary. In this case, though, I guess we'll just probably aim for the top. Kenzo TV, are you having a good night there? I feel like you're creating like a scenario that isn't happening right now. But I hope you enjoy some Mario 64 ROM hacks here. Alright, anything at the very top? Oh, there is a star. And then, like, is that it? That's really kind of all I saw. That would be the world's shortest level. Does the number on the door mean anything about, like, how many stars are in the level? I don't think so. But that was, like, the most weird nothing burger level. Assuming I didn't miss anything. Alright, into this one we go. Looks like a bunch of big logs. No, but so many, yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like there's no consistency, right? At least in the original Mario 64. Ugh. Okie dokie. That's taken care of. Yeah, like some levels have like 2, some have like 6. Thanks, sorry. I don't even know what the heck that was all about. I mean, I like to give people a chance, but I guess that was that. Alright, it's Logtown time here. Alright, so yeah, this level seems like a little bit bigger than the other ones. Lots going on. Nice music. What's the music? It's nice music, whatever it is. It sounds like a little familiar. But like I'm not putting my finger on it. High star count for any given level is like 11. I remember I heard that last time. I think someone mentioned it was a... Again, I don't want spoilers. I think I might have glimpsed that it was like a factory level. In which case, I'm really excited because I love factory levels. So, sounds like a good time to me. It's like, sounds like Toho or something. if there was a complaint that Mario Partners in Time isn't suitable for a Mario 64 ROM hack, and then we get freaking Toho music. I don't know what to say to that. This is an original composition for this. People say, oh my god, did I said that before I read your comment? No way. No way. That's awesome. Well, there you go. It really does sound like Toho. Alright. I did something. I'm not sure what. Hello, Super Tom Brother. Sweep your neighbor's parking space. Trash clear in the apartment complex. Oh, well, very good job getting that done. Hope you're having a great night, though. Never heard this version, only the nighttime version. Interesting. Okay, well, we got 1 star somehow. Now where are we going? Is this waterfall going to have a secret behind it, considering that none of the other ones ever did, and I was very disappointed? Doesn't seem like it, though. Oh! Oh! Wait a minute. Am I behind the scenery again? Man, I'm just breaking all the levels. Well, Well, is there anything that... So I know I wanted to go behind the background, and I guess I finally got my wish. I mean, they could have still hidden something back here just to make you think you broke the level, even if you didn't. But it doesn't look like we're probably supposed to be back here, so I guess we'll leave, if we can. Everyone says it because the way the notes are laid is stylistically similar, bordering on black meaty territory, where there's so many notes, the sheet music just looks black. Oh, that's cool. But okay, let's get out of the water. Let me reorient myself here. So we're up to 50 stars. I think we started the night with 24. And like my goal tonight was to at least double. Oh, red coins. At least double what we had. That's not good considering I think that's like the first red coin we've seen. They might be pretty well hidden. Or like spread out. So let's make that our goal. Let's try and find all the red coins. And there's a second one, so that's a good sign. Oh, there's a third one. He is like jammed on this little piece of ground. Get out of there, Luigi. Thank you. Okay. So that's 3. What about on top of these trees? Anything? Not that I see. Never hurts to check, but no. You don't think this or Touhou music ever really gets that tense, but still. That's some good stuff. Okay, so that's 3 red coins, and I guess we're kind of done over in this section here. I like this level. This is like a really cool vibe, and the only problem is like once you fall, you really kind of got to work to get back up into the action, it seems. But we had to come down here to get some red coins anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I gotta use my secret technique to get us up this very slight ramp. But I could have just gone around to the other side, but no one likes doing that. Alright, here's a red coin. 4. And the levels definitely start to chug and lag a little bit once they get like a little bit on the bigger side, which we're seeing here. Compared to, you know, Womp's Fortress rendition number 7000. Okay, so very good. Just kind of accidentally lucking into a bunch of stuff here, which I won't complain about. Oh, I was trying to do a triple jump. Can I do a triple jump still? No. Alright, it's long jumping time. I don't know what I would ever do without it. In the last part, we came across a bonus room that looked like it was from Mario Sunshine. And I did okay at it, but then it's like, I really wish that I had had the long jump to maybe help us out even a little more with it. So if anyone remembers how to get back to that, I could always go try that again. Otherwise, it was hard to make you know, really precise jumps. And then the backflip as well, oh man, we're gonna be unstoppable. So I could drop on top of this platform, but not seemingly to much purpose, so I guess we're just gonna keep climbing. Maybe I can make it to this next log as well, which it looks like I can. Is there more looking into the sky stuff in the overworld? So all the times I've done it, it always... No! I didn't see the outline. Why did they change the outline to be nearly invisible for the stars that you've already collected? That seems like such a pointless change, unless that's like how it was in the beta or something. Well, that is just the dumbest thing I've done in the last 5 minutes. Alright, we're up here now. I don't think we ever went up here before, so maybe this is where all of our answers will be provided. Yeah, this is cool, okay. This is probably the red coins I was missing, like right here. And there's a whole bunch of them. That's beans. That's what it looked like in the beta. Yeah, really? That's crazy. You know, man, I've watched the Mario 64 beta footage before, and I love it. And I've always said I wish that, you know, we would actually get our hands on the beta. It's crazy though that there's enough beta footage out there that it even includes like a star that was already collected. Oh darn. Okay, well, Now, they didn't do a good job of the invisible boundary walls in this level, it seems. But we'll get by. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Have I played Brutal Mario World? Man, I was there on the forefronts of Super Mario World hacking when that came out, and I remember just the hysteria over Brutal Mario World. So back in the day, I watched like a lot of videos of people playing it, but I never played it myself. So, but I know, like, you know, the crazy bosses, I know, was the big thing. Or did I play like a world of it myself? But I mainly watched bits and pieces from other people. Because I remember like the level design was okay, but it was the bosses that were like really crazy. At least at this point, the beta's been accurately recreated at least twice. Preservation project. Oh, cool. Is that just based on like the footage that's come out, or like, you know, certain files that may have been leaked at some point as well? People have kind of pieced things together. I know there was a lot of stuff leaked. Are you allowed to talk about leaks? Is Nintendo going to come after me? I'm not showing anything. There was a lot of Mario World stuff that came out during the Giga Leak or some leak around that time. Like a lot of you know, different overworld map stuff. I thought that a lot more would come out of that, but I never really ended up seeing all that much in the end. Like, again, of course, there's Mario World ROM hacks that recreate what Mario World Beta might have looked like. But I'm talking like, you know, even further than that. Okay, let's see what we got there. Oh, Lakitu! How could you? It's okay. There's still red coins I'm missing somewhere. I'm trying to read the chat while also swimming in the direction I think I'm supposed to go. One time I played Brutal Mario World, the Green Grumps for a few episodes. Oh, cool! Here's that ledge that always gets me. I think there's 2 coins over here, right? So we're getting really close. 5, 6. And I've probably collected even more of that. More than that last time, too. Like, there's a 7th one. Alright, we're down to 1 more red coin to go. I doubt it's underwater. That'd be really mean after everything else. Is there a bit of a current there too? That's cool. Okay. Lots of stuff going on this little island here. How do you get back to the beginning? Because at the beginning, there's like a way to kind of climb up the side of the mountain, which is really nice. I think we've been up there, right? Almost. The sad thing is that like you can't do a wall jump from the spin jump unless there is a way. Because if you can do a wall jump, then you can do the thing where you hold back and get like enormous height. Well, hopefully that's fine. Let's try going over here. That was a very surprising wall jump from a long jump. Did we go up here? I think we probably did. Looks like we probably did. Okay, that's the star there again that we do not want to accidentally get. My favorite ROM hack is Super Princess Peach on SNES. It stars Mario 1 style Peach with a serious cake? So the next stream that I do will probably be Christmas Mario World ROM hacks. So funny enough that we're having a conversation right now about Mario World ROM hacks and such. A couple of years ago I did a stream for Christmas where I did 10 NES Super Mario ROM hacks, spanning from Mario 1, 2, 3, and even the Super Mario World Pirate on the NES. Actually has a Christmas-themed ROM hack, which is pretty hilarious. So if you want to see that stream, the VOD is still out there. Okay, I'm just kind of sliding around, making a fool out of myself here. How do I get, like, back up? Can I get up there from there? No. Like, over here. I'm gonna go up this. Okay. This is probably what I'm looking for. It's hard to notice this from far away because it kind of just looks like wall because of the texture. And I think we went up here. And this is where we got our first couple of red coins of this attempt. Oh! Perfect. Good thing you double check. And it spawns way over there, but that's okay, because I don't think we've ever been over there, so it gives us a chance to experience something a little bit new. That's right, I was jumping across those. Oh, I almost made it. Oh, I did make it! I did make it, look at that. Now, I would say, like, maybe I can go over this wall, but we know we probably can, and that's probably just gonna not be a good idea. Oh, I can stand up here. Okay. Well, we did it, even though there was no real reason to. There we go. Long jump time. And that's that. That was a really involved 8 red coin star. I'll have to double check, Super Tom Brother. See, the thing is, I definitely don't want it to be like really long hacks. I like when it's like shorter, bite-sized Christmas hacks. Yeah, so actually going back here, maybe I didn't need to do that. No, I think we're pretty much done with this level. So let's head back here. And let's once again go like in here. I want to explore more of the castle. So yeah, we've done this. Or something like this. And that just takes us to a different version of the castle, I guess. And then we're here. And I think this is probably where we were before. There's some decent new SMB ones that are Holiday themed. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we'll have to give them a look. Remember we went into the door that said do not enter? That was fun times. There's a sky one. We might have done that? Look at all these different doors we have to choose from. So people were asking about upstairs. Well, want to see what's up the spooky ramp? Alright, we got the moon room. Got stars. Giving bathroom vibes with like the blue on the wall. What is that? Looked like I maybe almost went in it? No, apparently not. Yeah, but it's like TikTok clock vibes. This door has a 3 in front of it, and also like a big cloud thing on the ground. Look at all these places. Something up here? No. It's like a slide or something? Alright everyone, you want to see what's inside the spooky hole? Hey, Luigi, really? Yes. Just went to check something for some reason. UA reverts the climbing back to vanilla Mario 64, but both 1.0 and the abandoned build have it faster, so probably gonna ask them why. Sounds good. Spooky hole time, let's go. That was great. Actually, okay, I thought maybe it just took us back to like the main floor, but no. This is kind of still a special place. The carpet leads nowhere. It's Boo, everybody! Are you getting Vanish Cap vibes? Do we go down another hole? Or do we like jump into the Boo picture? Okay, well, I guess maybe we got a choice. But Boo picture it is! What is this? It's like a really dead tree, apparently. Isn't this even like the floor that the Vanish Cap room usually uses in the original game? Anytime I see like a texture like that, I always think like, man, I have to try and enter that. It could be like a secret or something. So let's do that. Alright, it was nothing. When did I switch to Luigi? Probably an hour ago? We've been playing as Luigi for a while now. Yeah, it is looking like kind of like a Boo's Mansion spooky hallway thing on. I see a star. I see a lot of eyeballs. I like this like big bunch of them in the corner here. Can you go through this door? Yes. Problem is I don't want to like skip too much of the level. There could be anything hidden anywhere. And what's this room all about? What does that Boo have inside him? A key! I knew it didn't look just like a coin. So there's gonna be a locked door somewhere then? Should I be defeating every enemy in case they drop a key? Now this raises so many questions. Like any level now could have like enemies dropping anything. We have to defeat every single enemy we see from now on. Is this a dead end? No, it's not. Well, there's a star. Can I grab this with Luigi by just like jumping where the star is? Alright, where is it? There it is. No. Doesn't work, unfortunately. Okie dokie. I like a little bit of a maze. Is this going to take us to the other side that had the star? It is. But there's a big L door. I don't know what we should do. I guess we should grab it while we can. And obviously we're going to go... No, don't send me into the hole. No! I just realized it was going to do that as I left the level. So you got like one chance to play that level. And then you're booted to Forest Maze Zone here. What is this all about? I'm so confused. Where are we? Did I just lose my chance at Forest Maze Zone 2? No, the door is there. It's just hiding. Oh, secret exit. I don't know, right? Not the fun house. Yeah, like there's so much going on here. And all these doors too? Does that give like a bit of hint of what's in there? Like we got some blue and green. And this one had, okay, no, they're all blue and green. Oh my gosh, Luigi's running all over the place. Can I switch character here? No. It's only outside. I guess, you know, that wasn't outside enough. Yeah, so we really are in the spooky fun house. I feel like this is one of those times where, like, you always gotta look up. It's so easy to make a bunch of rooms that look the same, but then the ceiling's different. Or something like that. Alright, we are really just going through the same door a million times. Now, are we just repeating the same room over and over, or are we actually making progress? It looks like we might actually have been making progress. Just gonna hold up for a while now. That was a weird camera transition. Huh. Is it always like blue and yellow on that side? No. Just one side was for some reason. Maybe a mistake. Oh, no green star. Wait, in which box? Look at that! We ended up coming back out that door. No! Luigi is like trying to slam his face into all the walls. So yeah, we haven't seen any green stars yet. Not sure what's up with that. So like, are all these going to be the same? Like, it's in my nature to want to check absolutely everything. But I am getting the feeling that we just have 3 long sets of doors that don't do all that much. Where are the... Did you see that? Like, what? So, did it flip me around? Like, is that what's happening? Like, is it trying to imply I should go backwards or something now? No. Yeah, it really is the funhouse. That is a good description. It's so weird. And there he is again. And there he is again. Maybe this is like as far as we can go in this one. Yeah, we seem to kind of just... I think that's why the camera's doing that. Because it keeps sending me back. it's like the same room I just went through or something. So I guess that's the answer to that. Is this fun though? Can it really be a fun house if it's not fun? I apologize. We still got one more set to check. Since that set was different than the first one. If it was exactly the same, I would have just assumed, but that means anything is possible now. Maybe we'll find Wario or something. Why did the music stop? Please. Walk quietly in the hallway. This is very exciting. I love walking quietly in the hallway. Alright, quiet time is over. That was exciting. I mean, it's definitely different than the other rooms, which is nice. Whoa! But there was another door I never got to check. Oh boy. Who's ready for more quiet hallways? Am I not talking for a reason? We had to be quiet. Toad would have totally got mad if we had started yapping there. But okay, I guess it's good to know that all three paths were different. I accidentally found the spooky teleport, which booted us back to the beginning. I mean, I did what you said. What if I talk to you again? Is he gone now or something? You can't talk to him anymore. Okay. No star. Here I was hoping that if we obeyed, what we were told to do and walked really quietly, maybe there would be a reward for it. Because of course in the original Mario 64, there's the message like that. There's a lot of cryptic messages. Just add fuel to the fire. All right, what's in this door? Whoa! I mean, I kind of like the funhouse, but like this is also most certainly worth checking out. It's possible we've been in this room, or just one that looks kind of like the stairs like never work. Are we ever gonna get a key for like these doors? Oh, it's unlocked. Oh no. Oh, we might have been in here too. Is this the room with all like the Bowser portraits? No, we've never been in this room. I am so lost. Is this a hole or something in the wall? Just a big old triangle? Like, there's just so much going on in this. No! What? What is this? Walk quietly in the hallway. Pear Finch, thanks for watching. Have a great night. So scared, right? Like, this is spooky. Maybe I should have tried jumping into some of those windows. Look at that! Look at that! Nothing is scarier than a big old question mark with a rumbling door. Presenting the newest masterpiece from the Magic Koopa squad. This painting can sense the thoughts of any observers and change accordingly. It can present you with your wildest, most desired dreams or inhumane nightmares beyond what any man should have to experience. It's time to explore. All right, I love this camera angle. It's great. Oh, anything here? All right, everyone. It's time for the spooky question mark painting. Here we go. Wow, another dark hallway. We haven't seen that 5 million times already. This is cool. Dorian Gray. Alright, I guess we're just gonna wander a little bit. Lots of, we've really kind of ended up in the ghost zone at the end here. Lots of spooky. Like, I didn't intend for it to get so spooky. It just kind of happened when we started exploring the castle. I'm not really sure if there's a way I should go, or what is that? It's an arrow. It's a wall. Okay, well, we're not following the arrow anymore, which may make the spirits angry with us. And now we are following the arrows again. This is probably taking us in a circle, I think. Yeah. Xylophone hallway. Now, is this the same one of those that we saw before? Probably. I should have been drawing more of a mental map. I feel like go this way. Go this way. All looks the same. Like, I'm pretty sure we've done this. Maybe not. It could be like Hazy Maze Cave, where like the exit is actually like up on the wall somewhere. I assume the arrows are fake. I assume the exit probably involves not listening to arrows. Going against what they tell you to do. Alright, should I get the graph paper out? And we can graph out our progress here? I'm getting a little confused. There's good boost tonight. Any wall could be like a secret. So is that why it was like the horrors of your worst imagination is being lost in darkness forever? It is scary. Again, I love the question mark though. I love this whole theme that they've got going on. I could spend hours just looking around. Wouldn't bother me. Was that light coming in? Oh, what did we find? What did we find? Holy crap, what is that? No. Okay. Wow. What was that? That was weird. Mario, what are you doing? Oh boy. Alright, I don't think I've ever seen these doors before. Where are we now? Another kind of spooky set of halls. What else would you expect? With more stairs. With more doors. Or just one door. Door singular. That was really cool. Now the question is there anything in there to actually find? Or was like that just the joke? I love this because it's like that one part of the real game, but like the slopes are really steep. That's cool. And is this back to the entrance again? Like, that's crazy if it is. Way back at the beginning we found this. Alright. And with that, being brought back to where it all started 3 hours ago or so, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up. B331313 for tonight. Right back here. Switching back to Mario. Tall, short, tall, short, tall, short. That was a lot of fun. We more than doubled our star count, which was my goal for tonight. Really appreciate everyone who watched and had so much fun, commented along. I think we saw some pretty cool things. I think we now have more mysteries than ever. It's just kind of how it goes. Too many threes, says One Called RPG. Indeed, there's a lot of threes. That's all, folks, Super Tom Brother. But everyone who joined, thank you so much. I had so much fun playing this. It was great. And again, keep your eyes out later this week when it will very likely be Christmas-themed Mario World ROM hacks as we get ready for the Christmas coming up. So hope you all are doing well. Take care. Thanks again. How could someone cook up a game like this? I don't know. What if you look at the sky outside? Anything? Anything? Mario's eyes versus the sun. Who will win? Please do not have a staring contest with the sun. But you're welcome, Fennec. Thanks, Fennec. Carbon Spire, Green Lightning, Azu Sapphire, One Called RPG, Super Tom Brother, Arger. Everyone. It was really great having ya. And I'll see ya next time. And again, if you're not in the Discord server, I think we're at 99 members. So the opportunity to be member number 100 still hanging there, and you'll get the most up-to-date news on when streams and all that are going to be. So thanks, everyone. Take care. Have a good one.